Chancla,
¿Dónde eres la chancla?
¿Dónde eres your papi? What?
I don't know.
Okay, I'll be back.
Okay.
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 You just
Come
gonna-
back to us quickly. I have the weed.
I know.
And we've started the podcast.
No.
It'll be okay. She'll figure it out.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
I'm Dingus. That's Pingus.
I'm Pingus. That's Dingus.
And we are the Felonious Friends.
Yes, indeed.
This is episode 15.
This is episode 15.
Yeah!
It only took us 23 weeks to get here.
Fucking
Yay!
Christ. What a couple of dickheads we are. So, how's your week been, buddy?
You know, overall it's been fine, except for when I cut my fucking eyeball at work.
Yeah, dude, that's twice now that's happened, right?
Yes.
That's
So
which is already one too many.
If I had a nickel for every time I cut my eyeball at work, I would
I'd
have
have
two
two
nickels.
Which
Which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happens twice.
A platypus? Perry the
Harry the
platypus!
platypus.
God, I wish Doofenshmirtz was at Comic-Con. That would have been cool.
He might have been.
He was at Atlanta Comic-Con.
Well, I think he's from Georgia.
That doesn't surprise me. But yeah, he was at the Atlanta Comic-Con.
That is a very fancy grinder you have.
Well, it's hers.
Well, yes, but I mean...
It is... Okay, so we gotta explain this. So for the stoners in the audience,
Yeah.
the lady friend has a grinder for the marijuana. And it is just a regular grinder.
Yes.
But the top of it is glass. And it's got a...
Oh, I didn't notice that.
And it's got a gear with, like, teeth to grind. It's not like a twisty grinder. It's an actual crank grinder.
Yeah, it's a cranker.
It's like I'm fishing for weed, man.
Something like that.
I'm reeling my smoke in. Oh,
Something like that.
something like that.
It's very interesting.
It's very.
I didn't
like,
notice the glass top until
flimsy,
you just said something, though.
which is worrisome. Oh, what the
You're
fuck,
worrisome.
pepperoni and cheese? Oh, that's why. Look.
What? Oh, it folds up.
So when I was doing it, it was like wiggling, and I was like, oh god, I broke it. No,
No,
it just does
folds
that.
down. Okay.
It do that.
Is it supposed to go the other way? Or are you
No.
doing it- Okay.
You can see it's kind of
Gotcha.
like lays in recessed.
Well, I meant spinning it the other way to do the grinding action.
No.
No.
I mean, because then you're just pushing the thing into where it's supposed to lay down in the resting position, so that doesn't...
I'll put you in a resting position.
Do you promise?
Yes.
Okay, good. All right. Well, that's Sunday covered.
Yes.
Speaking of...
We have switched to recording these on the Saturdays.
We are the Saturday
because
folks now.
It's a lot easier for us to drink and not have responsibilities the
Yeah.
next morning.
Yeah.
So, I'm just going to pull this open while I've got it in my hand.
Wire cutters.
Not wire cutters. I mean, technically, yes, probably considered wire cutters.
Are they nail dippers?
No, these I purchased at Michael's for the Gundams.
Oh!
That way I
that's
can-
right, you're doing PLA stuff.
I'm doing PLA stuff, so I wanted to get a little pair
PLA
of
stuff
snippers.
is based. Shout out to Graham, who may or may not listen to this podcast. I know you're a PLA fan, you freakazoid.
Yay,
Yeah.
freakazoids!
We
So
love
I got these little baby clippies.
little baby man.
They were $8 though. That's ridiculous. But yeah, so now I can clip out all the little
The
pieces.
state of the
for
world's
my Wing Gundam.
economy.
Yay, economy. Ooh, you're pushing.
No,
Ooh,
I'm
you're
not.
pushing.
Stop making me feel weird.
All right, sorry.
Thanks, Dad. So,
So you.
It is 100 and fucking like 3 degrees outside,
It was 105 earlier, but yes, go on.
and I've already been in the pool twice. Have you partaken of the food?
Not yet, but I plan to very shortly.
It's worth it. I've been cleaning out my pool, and it's been a pain in the ass because the fucking gardeners that I hire to come through every month continue to blow dirt and rocks directly into my fucking pool.
What a bunch of dick.
Yeah,
Snods.
it's kind of pissing me off a little bit. The other thing that's pissing me off is the neighbor who was behind us, who was moved,
Yes.
had their house repainted because they put their house on the market. Blah, blah, blah,
Sure.
bullshit. They let the fucking realtor con them for God knows how much.
Sure.
Anyway, they repainted their house, and of course, I get in the pool, and what do I find at the bottom of my pool is but a bunch of fucking paint chips. From their fucking paint job.
Wow.
Yeah, from them, like, power washing the old job off and then repainting it. Yeah, it all ended up in my fucking
They
pool.
power washed the old job off?
I guess well, that's the only way it could have gotten that far over the fucking wall, because they weren't doing a whole
Yes.
house.
No,
they
I
were doing
understand it.
specifically the wood trim.
That's
And-
it?
Yeah. Any amount of that shit that ended up in my pool is just bullshit, and there was a lot of it. And it's been pissing me off for the past, like, couple of days now.
It's been...
1 week since I wasn't mad.
I'm just constantly angry.
Yeah,
Like,
dude,
honestly,
seriously?
these days, it's
Fuck.
just...
I don't understand.
It's not
how
getting
these,
any better.
Like these motherfuckers who are like living in a van and talking about like go with the flow. The only reason you can do that is because you're living in a van, man, and you're like out away from people, tapping on your fucking rain drum in the river. Like fuck off with your bullshit for real,
Right?
Like good lord.
Some people's kids, right?
Dude, I swear to God, it's not even some people's kids. These motherfuckers are like in their 40s doing this. They're older than us, and it's like, bro. Like, I get that you got the lucky start or whatever, but fuck, it sucks for the rest of us, damn.
Yeah.
It's just bullshit.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, how much time off of work did you end up losing because of that eyeball of yours?
Well, I've got plenty of PTO, so
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not worried about
Which
it.
is, of course, the greatest fucking thing in the world.
Yes, and I still had almost 2 weeks of PTO available, so I lost 2.5 days, which fine. I still have over a week left. What I'm thinking of doing, nobody at work listens to this, so what I'm thinking of doing is saving up the rest of my PTO. Because as an hourly employee, my PTO rolls over in stacks, right? So I'm thinking I'll get another 3 weeks of PTO next year, like literally January 1st, right? And so I'm thinking I'll just save this last week that I've got, and I'll take the 3 weeks next year, and I'll wait to do another Solarion study, and I'll find a real long one. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That way I get minimum 5 figures, hopefully more than 20 grand all in one go.
Which would be nice.
Which would be nice, because then I can just buy this fucking house and not have to worry about dingle dongle
Listen,
dingle.
man, I'm going to be honest with you. If I could give you my money, I would. Because I've got 40 grand, 50 grand about put away, but I legitimately cannot touch it until 2 more people die.
And that's fine, and I'm not worried about it, but depending on how fast those 2 people die.
I don't think... Well, I don't want to...
Depending on how fast those 2 people die, we should just combine forces and get one really nice house.
Uh-huh.
And, you know, you have a bedroom, I have a bedroom, and then we each have, like, our own separate office of some form. And then we can...
There's so much.
There's so much keef in that. Is that from mine?
That's Dad's.
That's Dad's.
That's Dad's keef. Dad, I know you're listening. Dad, we love you. Fuck me, brother. Use your keef. Oh, my God.
That's a lot of keef.
There's a lot of keef in here. I'm bringing my jar if this is going to be the keef situation, because...
If you steal his keef, he'll be mad.
No, I'm not stealing his keef, but if we...
Oh my God, you're going down like layer by layer.
Yeah, dude, you need
Jesus.
to... I'm trying to get an accurate, like... Dad, brother, come on, dude.
Brother, like, you gotta listen to me, brother. You can't be bogarting your keef like this, brother. Brother.
No, you got... Look at that.
That's got to be
Dude.
at least
That's like...
2 grams of
That's
keef.
2 full grams of keef, at least.
At least.
Dad,
Like, that is a good amount of keef.
my father, my dearest father.
Dad,
I'm stealing some of your keef, Dad. I'm sorry. I'm loading a joint with this, and...
it'll be worth it.
Yeah. And I love
It'll
you.
be fine.
But, oh my God,
He's
man.
got so much.
I might bring the jar over and consolidate it all into the jar. And
I
that way
mean,
we
are
have...
you going to then leave the jar here?
It wouldn't matter if I did or didn't, honestly, because we're always here regardless.
Yeah. I feel like you smoke here more than you smoke at your place.
Probably.
Which is
I've been
really kinda
smoking
funny.
A little more at my house lately because I ran out of cartweed, which thank you for Dear Madison, because she gave me this
Yes.
like overcharged fucking
Yeah,
goddamn
you're going to get high as balls
pocket
off this
pal
thing.
that she says is too strong for her, and I'm just like,
I like how it says Papa's here.
yeah,
That's very funny.
very funny.
And it's still got a good amount of juice in it.
But I've been smoking
Alright, anyway.
flour instead. I bought like 2 grams of flour, and fucking not 2 grams, 2/8.
2/8.
2/8 of flour.
So you got a quad.
Yeah, so I got a bit, and I've just been like chiefing on it occasionally in the garage, and it gets me through the day. Even if I fucking wait till 4 o'clock in the afternoon to smoke it, it's good enough for me.
Sure. Well, and good.
But I mean, I feel better.
Would you like a do?
Are they going to be cold?
I mean, they were.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, give me a 2, please.
You want a regular?
Yeah, sure. And I feel like smoking flour has been better for me.
Well, you know, the funny thing is, and like I understand the situation with people and having carts. I get it.
Yeah, like
It's easier to
having
get
a-
away with in public.
and
Yada
having
yada.
it, there's
whatever.
no smell.
No, well, there is, but not as
No,
much.
no. It's not a weed smell. It's almost always a fruity smell.
But at the same time, everybody I talk to who's done carts, they seem to always, for some reason, and I don't get it because I'm not a stoner, right?
Yeah.
But they always seem to go back and get flour. Everybody always goes back to flour.
Well, for me, so here's the change I noticed. Because you know me, I'm a really bad asthmatic. Like, I fucking wheeze and cough like a bitch, and when I smoke, it makes it even worse. But having a vape to, like, fucking smoke on regularly would fuck me up and ruin my throat and get to the point where, like, I would struggle to wake up in the morning without coughing. And it was, like, to the point where it was, like horrendously bad. But now that I'm smoking flower instead, it's not something I'm experiencing as much anymore.
Which is crazy because you figure that, like, literally burning
A fucking plant and
plant.
putting it in your lungs would be more... But then again, now hold on. It is a more concentrated form and it's just like the vapor or whatever. But there's all the shit, like the metal shavings that could be in there or what, the plastic or whatever else.
Right.
That's probably getting into your lungs and doing what is essentially fucking the same as asbestos.
You're not wrong. Which, by the way, I stumbled upon this the other day, and I went down a weird rabbit hole.
Oh, rabbit
And
holes.
it's something that made me chuckle real hard, and I enjoyed every second of every video that I found.
What a lot.
I'm sorry. But I
Starch
found...
tastes like
I
shit.
went down a very small rabbit hole
Okay.
that consisted mostly of... I found free cotton candy in my attic.
Oh God, no. Okay, so it's not quite a rabbit hole because it's mostly like a big shit post.
It's a
but,
huge shitpost.
But there are people who take it seriously.
I know.
And it's horrifying.
You also have to understand that, like, the generation behind us did the Tide Pod Challenge. So, there's also that.
Okay.
Now,
Well, so we've got some scatterbrain
so we've
cookie
got
dough
some
whiskey.
scatterbrain cookie dough whiskey.
We tried it last week.
Did
That
we?
That was our finisher.
Oh, that's why it was open. Okay. I couldn't remember.
Yeah, because you were like, oh, dirt. And I was like, that's not dirt, that's peanut butter. And that's cookie dough.
I don't remember. Anyway,
Penis butter.
so we got our little shotties here.
Shotties.
I got a fuck 50 and you got Texas this week. Prost. It's not bad.
No. It's better than I remembered.
Well, last week we also had all that dirt in our system already, so that could have played some role.
Oh,
in-
it's the aftertaste. It's the aftertaste.
You don't like the aftertaste?
Nope.
Really?
It's the way it sits on your tongue because it feels like it's something that's...
It's thick.
It-
It's very thick.
It's not even that it's thick. It's that when it's sitting on my tongue,
Mhm.
I can taste the cookie dough vapor in the back of my throat going into my sinuses.
Gotcha.
And whatever the hell is sitting on my tongue is just an oak barrel.
Okay. No, I can appreciate every word you just said.
Here's why you're wrong.
No, not. It's not that you're wrong. It's not that you're wrong because your opinion can't be wrong, right?
No,
'Cause
but
it's
it was
your
really
opinion.
funny.
But I did.
But that's just your opinion!
That's just like your opinion, man. I don't mind it. I like the last one we had better, the dough ball.
Oh, yeah, dough ball was really
Dough
good.
ball was much better, but this is fine.
Yeah, no, it's...
I'm not
I like
against it.
I like it. It's pretty good.
If they're out of dough ball, I would probably buy another bottle of this, or find a third cookie dough whiskey to try. Right?
Dough my balls.
Dough ball definitely took the cake. See what I
Yeah.
did there? Because we had birthday cake.
Yeah, we
Now,
did have birthday cake dough ball. Where did my tippy tappy dippy dappy? Oh, there it is.
There it is. I was gonna say it's right next to your fingers.
Shut the fuck up.
You got tunnel vision going, bud?
No, I'm just a little not okay today.
I'm sorry to hear that.
No, it's fine. I
I
don't know, man. Cause you know, I went to my mom's house, and fucking, I kind of laughed because the one, God, if she hears this, I'm so sorry. But
did you tell her we're doing this?
No.
Then she'll never hear.
Yeah, I know, but fucking, I went right for the liquor cabinet the moment
Sure.
I walked through her door.
And why wouldn't you? She's a bartender.
No, dude, you gotta, I gotta find my cell phone real quick and show you a picture because when I say this bitch has a shelf,
Mm-hmm.
brother, she's got a shelf.
Okay. Here's the thing.
Okay.
Let me see that again.
Uh-huh.
That looks like my kitchen counter, but there's actually alcohol in all those bottles.
Uh-huh. Okay, but, so we're talking, Dizzaroni, which is really fucking
Disaronno.
Disaronno, whatever the fuck. It's really expensive, really fancy. There's
Usually.
Evan Williams Peach, Jim Beam Honey, Jim Beam Vanilla, Ume, which I've never fucking heard of.
Never heard of it either.
Bullet Bourbon. There's Candid Orange. There's Tequila Patron. There's there's another cookie dough whiskey that she's got back there. Oh, it's the dough ball. I can see the bottle. It's a dough ball. Fireball. There's Maker's Mark. There's margarita mixes. There's another Maker's Mark bottle. There's 2 bottles of what looks like gin.
Okay.
There's a bottle of fucking Hennessy. Wait, is Hennessy the green bottle? Little green, right?
Yes. No.
No.
You're thinking of Jaeger. Jaeger's the green
No.
bottle.
It's gin. It's gin in a bottle, and it's a green bottle. Look up green gin bottle. Do it.
Okay. I'll Google
Because I'm
that
gonna-
while you're continuing.
But I can count, like, I want to say at least 32 bottles of hard liquor on this
Yes.
table.
No, there's a lot on there.
And I went right for it, brother. She's got 5 dogs. 5 dogs, yeah. She's got
Yeah.
5 dogs, and they were literally all at the door the moment I walked through.
Is it Tanqueray?
Tanqueray, that's what it is. It's
Okay.
Tanqueray, yeah.
Tanqueray, there you go.
But fucking Tanqueray and Chronic, yeah, I'm fucked up now. Anyway. But fucking. Butt fucking. Happy Pride Month, everybody.
Yay!
I legitimately just said fuck it, and I went right for that liquor cabinet because I can't deal with my mom sober. And that is probably the most painful thing I've ever said that's given an insight to the life I've lived, honestly.
Well, there is that, yeah.
But fucking hell, man. I mean, she didn't ask anything of me, so that's nice. She didn't try to fucking be like, "Grandpa, do this thing for me." Because I wouldn't have done that.
Sure.
I would not have done it. I love you, but no. Butt fucking.
Butt fucking.
That seems to be my continuation. Butt fucking.
That's fine.
Um.
So, butt fucking.
I want to kind of change gears here, and
Yeah.
I wanted to ask you, what are your guilty pleasures? What is the weirdest guilty pleasure you have? Because we
Okay.
drink, we drink. You and I drink.
Yes.
I smoke.
Yes.
I also
I vape.
I drive like a street racer.
Okay, so do I. However, you're in the cage and I'm on a bike.
Yeah, but who do you think is crazier?
It depends.
You think so?
I think so. And here's why I think it depends, right?
Okay.
I think going down going down surface streets, I think you take way more risks than I would.
Really?
Really.
Why do you think that?
Because even though I'm on the bike, I still feel like there isn't enough room on the street for me to do some of the moves that I envision in my head.
Really?
Whereas like driving from here to the main house,
Yeah.
taking that straight freeway action,
Yeah.
madman.
Me? Okay. Well, no. Well, here's the thing too: is you got to think when I'm on the road and I'm driving like a fucking maniac like you. I have to basically play the game of, okay, who's gonna go where next with other cars? You know what I mean?
Right.
Who's gonna move without signaling? Who's gonna change?
Right.
Which is what I have to account for when I'm doing 107 miles an hour on the freeway.
Right.
But you can just sneak through everything, which allows you to be a little riskier.
See, you say that, and to a certain extent, I absolutely agree with you. I can for sure sneak through stuff better. Like when I'm out on surface streets, it's illegal in Arizona now. Go fuck yourselves. I can lane filter. At red lights.
So lane splitting is legal in the state of Arizona. Yes.
Only at red lights. Can't do it on the freeway.
Really?
Technically, that is still illegal.
Really?
Yes. So if I come up to a red light and I've got the room to wiggle my way up to the front of the line, I'm doing it every time. However, because I'm on a cruiser,
It's difficult.
I overjudge it sometimes. So if I think I could make it, but I'm not 100% sure, then I won't do it. I'll just kind of I'll position myself so that if a car does come careening up behind me,
You can avoid
can-
it to a
I
mild
can
degree at
move.
least. Yeah.
I can like jump in, literally like jump off the bike into the next lane.
Dad,
right?
were you here recently?
Yes.
When was he here?
Yesterday.
Father, clear your bowl, son. I love you.
I don't think it's done yet.
That's what I said. Clear your bowl.
Right. So you clear it.
This is now 2-day-old weed that
oh
is
my God,
mostly
who
burnt.
cares?
I do!
Fucking stoners, man.
Listen,
Anyway.
we are a different kind of pretentious, okay?
Anyway, when I'm on the freeway,
When I'm on the freeway,
I'm
when I'm
jumping-
on the freeway,
When I'm on the freeway, I'm jumping
What's
2 or
up?
3 lanes at a time and touching semi-trailers.
Did you? Did you finally do
I
it?
finally have done it once.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like that video that I showed you where the guy ran his hand the length of the motherfucker. I just kind of got up next to it and I booped it and then I moved on. I booped it.
You see, what I want to do is I'll be the extra jackass. I'm gonna roll across it. I'll do the hand, and then when I get past him, I'm gonna get in front of him, and I'm gonna go, see if he'll get me to do it.
Yeah. And my sister's calling. Should I answer it on live? No.
Oh
No.
You knew I was clearing my voice for something. Do it. Oh
Stop it. Hello, sister.
my god. Oh
That's TJ.
my god. Tell Jordan I said hi.
What can I do for you?
She doesn't know anymore.
Okay, hold on 1 second for
What are we
me.
looking for, buddy?
Hold on.
Let me get a gun.
So-
Send that fucker to me.
I will send that to you.
I'm gonna edit it a little bit.
All right. So, sad news in the underworld.
I'm so sorry that we have
Sorry
to
we had
cut
to pause
our-
that for a minute.
And then we're coming back to you with this horrendous news. We both have a cigarette in our mouths now. That's how you know it's grim news.
We've got a cigarette in our mouths. We got a Mountain Dew in our hand. We got the bottle of alcohol ready to go for a second round of shots. Another family member passed away this morning,
Good lord.
and it wasn't the one. It wasn't the one we wanted to, and it wasn't the one we expected to.
Yeah.
It was the third party that nobody saw coming.
That's right. It's always option C, bro.
It's always option C.
option C.
Son of a bitch!
Hey, what are you doing?
Get out of here, cat. Jesus, dude. Oh, you fucked that scroll up so hard. Oh my god, it's sideways. Thank you. Boop. Dad loves that scroll. by the
Of
way.
course it does. It's got nipple.
It's got, and he looked at it and he was like, I like that one. This one is really cute, pointing at that one.
Yeah.
He's like, this one's really cute, and I get why you got it, because I know that that's like your
thing.
Your thing. But this one,
Dude, I'd fuck the shit out of Laplace.
he was like, tiny nipples.
See, a man of culture.
A man of culture.
I am sorry to any and all of our female viewers who are both well endowed in multiple ways.
Yes.
And when I mean that, I mean if you've got pancake nipples, I'm sorry, but I don't want your number.
Okay.
Really.
We're just gonna call it out like that, huh?
Yeah, dude,
Jesus.
it's an actual turnoff for me. Okay, I'm sorry, but look at me.
You got
I've
pepperoni
I
nipples.
got my tits out right
You
now.
got pepperonis.
And when these motherfuckers get hard, you can actually like make out an actual like the nipple, right?
Sure.
It's a nip. But when you've got anything bigger than a fucking $50, it just starts to fade into the surrounding skin, and that's not attractive.
Can I tell you something?
Go ahead.
Years and years and years ago, right? Like,
Nicki Minaj ruined it for me, by the way. So you can blame her, all you women who are like, "Ah," like Nicki Minaj did it. She's got fucking ugly ass pancake titties.
where was I going with this? Oh, there was a girl that I knew that I worked with at a certain movie theater.
Okay. We're back on the Harkins conversation.
So anyway, I want to put this on the universe. I very rarely and very shittily ever pursued women, right?
You mean like in a scumbag kind of
No,
way?
I mean just in general.
Just in general.
Just in
okay.
general.
Yeah, I mean, come on, man. All my girlfriends, I was like, literally every girlfriend I've had, we were in a video game together, and I was like, you want to go out? And she's like, sure, fuck
Okay,
it.
so from my end, every
Like,
every
that was
woman,
the high school experience for me. I was dating the girls at my school online.
every woman that I've ever been intimate with, they have pursued me. I've never, and I'm not saying that like, oh, look at me, look at me, like,
No, because he is by far the uglier of the two of us.
absolutely,
I'm sorry.
it's fine. I'm not disagreeing with you.
This is why we're best
But
friends.
so there was a girl that I worked with at Harkins that pursued me for a short time. I
Okay.
don't know what happened to her. I'm not sure if she moved. We lost contact not
Yeah,
long
okay,
after,
sure.
whatever. She sent me a picture of her breasts once. One picture of her breasts, ever. And she was of the smaller variety.
Okay.
She had smaller breasts.
So are we talking like Japanese, or are we talking a little bigger?
No, I would say
We
Japanese.
talking like
I would say Japanese.
would you go as far as Starlight?
Yes.
Starlight. Okay, Starlight.
Okay. So we'll go Starlight, right?
Sorry that we're describing you this way, in a way that is only describing your sexual organs.
Apologies. Technically not
are,
sexual organs,
We are
but whatever.
trying not to be these kind of people, but this is how the conversation's going.
But so to circle back to the conversation about nipple size,
Mm-hmm.
her areolas,
It was not proportional, was it?
it was over proportional.
See, so like fucking. Yeah, see, that's the shit that
Like-
turns me
like-
off.
Like I would say, I'm looking for a word and I can't.
Like
think of it.
half dollar size.
No. So conservatively, that's the word
Conservatively.
I'm looking for. Conservatively, I would say her areolas took up 40% of her breast.
Yeah, I think we've had this conversation before, not on the podcast.
We might have.
Yeah, because it's not attractive. There's just something so uncanny valley about it, where it looks like it's
Yeah.
not supposed to be that way.
Right,
That
but
your brain is just like,
but
Yeah,
she
I
was
think it's-
also
but I
she was
think it's
also a
primary.
very thin woman.
okay.
So her figure was not overshadowing her chest, right? Like
Yeah, yeah,
everything
yeah,
was
yeah. Yeah,
perfectly
yeah.
proportioned. But it did throw me off for a moment.
How did we go from guilty pleasures to titty talk?
I don't know, but we will double back to that because I've got a really weird one.
Okay.
I
do too.
So there's that.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying.
Okay.
But
I
like
really,
she also carried herself very well, and
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
something
yeah.
that
a lot of people with bigger chests and thinner waists can't really do.
Well, not even that. Like
It seems like some
Because
people
I-
struggle. You know what I mean?
I know girls. I am aware of females in my life who, if they just had a bit more self confidence, would fly up.
Oh, you mean your current fuck?
No, she's very confident.
Yeah, she could do better than you.
She
And here you are.
hold on, not out loud, but who are we talking about?
Yeah, her. Yeah,
She could.
yeah.
She
No,
could.
no, not on the mirror. No, not her.
Okay.
No,
All right.
she's right where she belongs.
No, she
Fuck
could,
you. She's
she-
right where she belongs. Are you kidding? You two are made for each other.
I know, and I love her so much, and I'll never have her, but that's a story for another time. No, but
This
but
is the
she's who I'm
cuckold-
she's who I'm talking about when I'm talking about examples.
This
If
is the
she
cuckoldry
carried herself
episode.
a little bit more, like a little bit.
Not her.
No, not her. The other one.
Yeah,
If the other one carried herself,
I'm in the opposite boat.
you think so?
Yeah, I think she could do better.
I'm not disagreeing with you,
I think, she
but that's
could do
not the
a lot
point I
better.
was making. The point I was making, because she carries herself very well.
Okay, okay.
She
but
cares-
you
she
you
knows-
think that she doesn't have enough confidence.
Yes.
I love how this is going to sound like the most confusing conversation to anyone who's not in the room with us
I
right
know.
now. It's
This is great. I love this so much. Dad is going to be so fucking confused
This is
until he shows
awesome.
up and he's like, oh, that's that one.
Yeah,
that's
that's
that
that
one.
one.
Okay. So that one. So,
yeah, that one. This
no,
one right
so,
here. This
so
one.
that one.
This one, yeah.
That one there.
Yeah.
She carries herself very highly.
Oh,
she
yeah,
has a
she's-
lot of self-confidence. She works with what she's got and she knows how to walk.
Yeah, sure.
To use the term.
Oh, yeah, no, I get you.
Right.
Yeah,
That one.
yeah.
That one.
She's very shy.
She's shy at first. She's
Okay.
one of those people that once you get like this one came in guns blazing.
Oh, dude, she was ready.
She was
She
in on it.
She was like all here for the craziness.
That one
Mm-hmm.
takes a second.
Yeah, just a little
And
bit.
even once she starts to feel like to a certain extent very comfortable with the person. Like, she's cool with you. She doesn't mind you.
Which is great because
Which is
good
great
Lord,
because-
I'm an 11. I'm constantly at 11.
But if she carried herself better, she could absolutely do way like.
Oh, yeah.
She could step over me.
Oh yeah.
Like,
I mean, but that's what I'm saying is like for what she's got, she's right where she needs to be.
yes. And
Until you play the game of you can do better and show her the light.
well, see, here's the problem. I've done
that and she doesn't listen.
Well, it's not that she doesn't listen. Here's the problem.
I have another topic I want to talk about.
Okay.
It's gonna be
let me
sexist as hell.
let me finish this thought.
Uh-huh.
Okay. That one.
Uh-huh.
The current issue. God damn it. I need to get those boxes out of here. That's the problem. The current issue that I am having with, or not that I'm having with, but the current issue that has arisen with that one
Uh-huh.
is that she currently has her cake and is eating it as well. Because I'm the side piece.
Yeah. Which is the funniest.
Which is the funniest shit to me.
It really
like,
is, bro.
But
Ugh.
to a certain extent, I get it because the main guy
Yeah.
makes $70,000 a year.
Anyway. Yeah.
She and I have talked about it a little bit.
Yeah.
He's got things that he does for her better, and I've got things that I do for her better.
Yeah.
And so she has her cake and she's eating it, and that's the whole thing there.
Yeah.
This one, I don't even know how to explain this one.
She is Nico Bellic on the boat to America.
She is
Legitimately. No, she is the Russian arriving at New York, not knowing a fucking thing about the world and just being like, fuck it, I am a taxi driver now. We are going to do it my way.
yes, and which is fine because this one doesn't want to have like any sort of stuck relationship.
Sure.
She's new to town. She's looking for friends now. She's got us.
Yeah.
She just
Which
wants to.
I'm sorry, by the way.
No.
Bottom of the barrel.
She
you and I.
loves it though.
I know, it's
she
great.
When I say she came in guns blazing, this is what I'm talking about.
I know. We are the bottom of the barrel, Phoenix. I'm sorry.
Absolutely. However, she knows what she wants. She's been very. God damn it, dude.
Well, then don't put your shit there, you
I haven't gotten into the kitchen
You're
yet.
such a shitbag.
Anyway, she came in. She said, "This is what I'm looking for. Nothing more. Less is fine if whatever. But this is what I want."
Yeah.
And I came in going, "Okay, let's figure
Acting
it out."
like
then."
I didn't see her giving you a blowjob in the car on the ride home.
She didn't.
It looked like it in the rear view for a little while.
She was very much resting her head on my shoulder as we were driving.
No, I know, but it's hilarious because in my rear view, all I see is, and I was like,
Yeah.
ah, yeah. I
That
know
car
what's
is
going
so
on here.
little.
It's so small.
And she leans back like a cholo.
She's one of us.
No, because I've never done that.
That's
I'm
so
upright.
funny.
I am upright and I'm looking straight ahead. She like she's leaning.
Ah, that's great.
But anyway, guilty pleasure.
Yeah, guilty
Ready,
pleasures.
set?
Yeah.
So
What's your weirdest guilty pleasure, bud? Which is kind of weird because I kind of wanted to segue into something else real
we'll
quick.
segue into it after
Yeah,
this.
but anyway, what's your
Did you say what yours was?
No, I want to hear what yours is because mine's
Okay.
going to be astronomically different, I feel.
Here's my guilty pleasure.
All right. Because we talked about, like, smoking, drinking, doing stupid stuff in traffic. But what is, like, a behind closed doors guilty pleasure?
My current, and I can't even say current because I haven't done it in
like a little while.
In a little while. I'm gonna steal a couple cigarettes out of that pack,
That's fine.
and I'm gonna leave them here
That's fine.
because one of the things that I have found to be a fun little guilty pleasure for myself
It's smoking a cigarette.
is smoking a cigarette while boiling myself alive in the shower.
Nigga, the fuck?
So-
you can manage the... So, alright. Because when I shower, I sauna myself. Because normally when I wake up in the morning, I have to take a shit.
Right.
And my body is busted as hell, so it takes a while. So I will open the fucking curtain, lean over, pull the bitch to its hottest,
Yeah.
and run it.
Yeah.
And by the time I'm done and I flush the toilet, it's a sauna. Like, my skin is lobster red from the steam
Right.
alone.
Right.
So I can't smoke in that. It wouldn't be possible. It'd be
Here-
too wet.
Here's how I do it.
Okay, how do you do it?
I turn that bitch on hot.
Uh-huh.
I get it going.
Do you sauna yourself?
I don't sauna myself.
Okay.
Not really, because
Not
I,
really.
I can't. I have to. That bathroom is too small.
It's not.
It's not like it's actually the perfect size if I wanted to, but I don't have enough hot water for long enough to really sauna myself.
Because when I sauna myself at my house, bro, I open the bathroom. If I open the bathroom door right away,
Yeah.
it'll be a wall of steam that comes out, and it will set off the fire alarm in the hallway.
That's fantastic.
It is incredible. And it is the funniest thing in the world to me too, because one of my earliest memories is going to Hawaii as a kid, like a wee little baby boy, and like one of the core memories in my head from that trip, because they say they took me snorkeling and they say they did this and they say they did that. I barely remember Pearl Harbor. I remember trying to push a Japanese tank because it was smaller, and I figured, fuck it, I can push the small one.
Okay.
And I remember my dad setting off the fire alarm at the hotel with his hot shower.
Nice.
So it really is just like hilarious to me that I could open the bathroom door and then the fucking fire alarm goes off in the hallway.
Fantastic.
But, so what do? How do you manage to keep a cigarette going in a fucking sauna?
So here's how I do it. Get the water running, light the cigarette outside the shower,
Of course.
and then step in with my back to the water. And I lean against that wall, and I just let the water hit
You're back.
my shoulder blades of my back. And I just lean over and I smoke the cigarette and I'll ash it down at my feet because there's water, so it'll run away down the drain. And I smoke that motherfucker. And then by the time I'm done smoking it, I have just enough hot water left to
Shower.
actually shower.
Okay. See, that's a lot different than mine. I went a different route with this guilty pleasure, I think.
Okay.
Because my original... So I guess I'll build off of yours because it's going... What I wanted was not related, but we'll go with this.
Okay.
Because I lobsterify myself on the toilet,
Yes.
and then I will just sit there for a little while in the steam and enjoy a literal sauna before stepping into the shower.
Right.
And then the house becomes the most humid thing in the world for like 30 minutes after I'm done. And it's a miracle I haven't ruined the paint in that bathroom.
Oh, I'm sure there's some sort of damage.
No, I'm sure, but it's nowhere near as bad as the water damage in the bathroom in the master bathroom.
Well, and it's not as near as bad
This
as
is the
my
fucking
bathroom.
mold.
Shut up.
Mr. Mold.
Shut up.
No, I'm going to call you Mr. Mold from now on. But my original answer was nowhere near this. So you got any other guilty pleasures that aren't that specific, maybe?
Not that I'm going to talk about on this podcast.
Okay, how about non-sexual guilty pleasures?
So this TV has a Roku,
Sure.
and you can get the Roku app on your phone and use it as a remote,
Yeah.
right? And while you're doing that from your phone,
She's here.
she came back.
Yeah.
Yep. As you're doing that from your phone, you can attach wireless headphones.
Sure.
And so I will put in my wireless headphones, and I will put the noise canceling, the bang bang thing. You know what I'm talking about? The earmuffs, the noise canceling headphones. I'll put those on over top of the the headphones, so I can listen to my show,
Yeah.
and then I will just literally bang on the drums.
Okay. See, I'm a little... I guess I was not prepared for my own question. Because my guilty pleasure, when I'm in the pool, I have to run the pumps every so often, because you've got to clean that bitch, right?
Right.
So I've got these little, like, nozzles in the floor that pop out.
Yes.
And they have a jet stream. For whatever reason, I like to put my feet in front of them. And
Okay.
the way the jet stream blows over my feet, like vibrates my fucking feet in a weird way that actually feels nice. Like, when I fucking do it, I don't feel any pain in my leg for like
Okay.
15 minutes afterwards. It makes
Very
zero
nice.
sense to me.
Okay.
But it's like, what the fuck? Because I don't like it when people touch me otherwise. I hate it.
Other
I hate it.
words?
Other word. I hate it when people touch me. It's so strange to me. I'm so like, I don't want to say touch starved because I am. But
You and
like,
I are so touch-starved that any affection feels more like a threat.
well, it's also because we were abused as shit.
Yeah, there's also that.
But fucking
And shoes.
Okay.
guilty pleasures. Got any guilty pleasures?
Welcome back, by the way.
Yeah, welcome back. You don't have to be sexual. We were talking about feet stuff a minute ago.
Well, he was talking
Yeah,
about
I was.
stuff a minute ago.
Like, my legs are all fucked up, and they hurt like sin all the time. Like, it hurts to walk on this leg. I've got jet streams in my pool. You know, like the pressurized water. It's part of the cleaning system that like moves everything around. But if I put my foot in front of it and let it blow over my foot, it like almost vibrates my foot at a weird frequency. And for almost half an hour afterwards, I don't have any pain in this leg.
You should really look into like.
They have things that like vibrate your.
I know. So maybe there's something to it. I don't know. But that's been like my guilty pleasure lately. I'll get in the pool and my leg will feel detached
Sure.
from my body. It just does not feel like it's part of me in any
I'll
way
detach
other than
something
like
from
some
your body.
skin, and then I can walk afterwards. It's
You should
great.
look into like circulation socks and like knee braces.
Yeah.
I'm serious.
Yeah. Probably. Because Lord knows I need something. I had a back brace for a long time.
God, you're fucked up.
Yeah, I know, man. I've
Between the two of us, we've had what, like 2 dozen
I
car
was-
wrecks?
I literally fell off the Grand Canyon as a kid.
Yes, yes, you did.
That was a real thing that happened. You missed the biggest keef stash on the planet, bro.
Oh,
There's
yeah, no.
the biggest keef stash in this motherfucker.
My dad doesn't clean his keef.
It makes me angies.
I like how that's in a little
By the way, I
wax
put
jar.
keef in there already. I put keef in it, and then I put another layer of flour on it so you could put your keef on it.
Okay.
Or whatever.
I'm more in-
Yeah.
Okay.
No, that's
You-
okay.
it's your
Listen,
thing. You
listen,
pack
listen.
it the way you want
There
to.
is so much keef in this, it would fill this to the brim.
Yeah.
That's lovely.
That's It's like 2 grams of keef.
Does he not use it?
I don't think he's looked at it
spent
in a hot
like
minute.
3 minutes berating him.
Yeah. It was pretty funny.
But
So, now you were gonna segue into something different.
yeah, cause I don't know, man. When we were talking about earlier, it just I'm generalizing, and it's gonna be the most sexist statement that I've ever said.
Out
But-
loud.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fucking what? Why is it that women suck the life out of men?
Well, there's
Dude,
one in the room.
no.
Why don't we? No, I'm just kidding.
There was literally, I was talking about the fucking so in the old days, when you came up to a gas station, there was a hose going across the station, and when you rolled over it, it would make a bell ding inside the shop to let them know that they had a customer waiting out in the foray or whatever.
Yes.
Okay, so my stepfather has one. He's building like a miniature gas station shop in his backyard as his like little man cave area.
Mhm.
He's got the bell, and he's talking about it. He's like, yeah, man, I've had this thing for 3 years, and I finally get to set it up. He's got a smile on his face. He's clearly the happiest he can be. You know, he's enjoying it.
Mhm.
And my mother leans over and whispers in my ear, he's like, men are such fucking children. And like such a condescending tone. And I'm like, oh my God, like, where is your sense of whimsy? What the hell happened? Like, what is it about the previous generation that's just like, no, you're not allowed to have fun. You can't do the things you enjoy. You're not allowed to do that. Like, what the fuck? Why you gotta look at people funny for enjoying things?
And that, my dear friend, is why I'm single.
Okay.
Because now
Uh-huh.
I have a good job.
Uh-huh.
I can afford fun, shiny objects,
Uh-huh.
and fuck everything else. Like,
Okay.
you think you think I don't occasionally take myself to like Buffalo Wild Wings for dinner?
No.
I love Buffalo Wild Wings.
You know they're closing a bunch of them?
Yep, there a lot of places are closing right now.
They're closing every Marie Callender's.
Yeah.
which is just wild to me.
I hope I can still get my
Marie Calendar pie?
from
Yeah,
Walmart
fuck,
or Fry's
Christ.
or whatever.
Better be, goddamn.
That is a thick joint.
It's like a tobacco leaf or something.
I don't care about
It's
the
not
leaf. I'm saying the diameter of the roll.
No tobacco.
It might be a
It's just
banana
like
leaf.
You're a banana leaf. Smoke up,
Yeah,
Johnny.
pop
Oh,
Oh,
she
you did pop it.
She
Nice. I heard
popped
it. She popped it. And it was not my knee for once that was that sound.
Or my sternum.
Mr. fucking backwards joints here.
Hyperflexibility. Don't ask me how I do it. I just
Did you
do it.
just notice it for the first time?
No, but I popped it, so it's even better.
Oh, you guys are talking about that.
I
She
told
doesn't even
you.
know about my
That's
pinky.
like a mango or something.
It's
Oh
peach.
shit,
Mango.
that's really good.
And then this other one's like gelato. This
Oh
one's peach.
shit. Yeah, we're getting high in here. A couple
Hey,
of fucking goofy
Go for it, man.
stoners.
If you're not against it, I'm just gonna take another shot.
That's fine. I'll take one too.
You want a second?
Yeah, let me clean this glass out.
You sure?
Yeah, because this glass is nasty, bro.
Yeah, but it's alcohol. It'll burn it out.
No, there's
Oh,
hair
so
and garbage
sorry.
in here because you didn't
Hmm?
fucking wash it, you shit bag.
You want to smell what? Oh, yeah. Here. Cookie dough. Cookie dough whiskums.
Oh, it doesn't smell bad.
No. You want to try some?
A little tiny.
A little tiny. I'll give you a little tiny. That's fine.
Texas
She's gonna take a little
is
tiny.
The place I'd really love to
Oh
be.
god.
That's a little tiny.
It's penis butter.
That's little tiny.
It's actually not penis butter. It's cookie
cookie dough.
That's a lot.
Just take what you think you can.
How
Load
much
me up
did
like
you
last
do?
time,
Just like last time?
just like last time.
So she can
It
see what a
smells
real
good.
shot tastes.
Yes, sir.
Looks like.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Ahem.
And gone. Look at that.
Oh,
Just put it to your tongue. Oh, there you go. What do you think?
Come on, you
so
deserve it.
salty.
So
You
salty.
did it.
What?
That was disgusting.
Okay. No, I know where she's getting the salty. I can taste it too,
Okay.
but it's because
Butt
of the.
fucking.
It's butt fucking again. It's because of the barrel.
Ah.
It's because of the barrel.
Okay.
The barrel is giving it a salty taste.
Okay. I can follow that logic. You know, I'm really glad I got the dog a
It tastes
haircut.
peanut butter.
Yeah, he looks good.
It's not peanut butter. It's cookie dough.
It's cookie dough.
It's like chocolate chip cookie dough.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Okay, so I'm really glad I got him a haircut because he looks a lot better. But now because he's got no hair on him, when he does that shaky thing, you can hear his balls clacking from the inside of his face. He's gonna wake me up at 2 a.m. when he shifts from the floor to the bed and does his little shaky shit. Do you know what it sounds like? The sound haunts my dreams. It haunts my dreams. Do you want to hear it?
Yeah.
But like slightly higher pitch, like go up 1 octave and add like 2 seconds.
Brother, why would you do this to me?
How could you do this to an innocent farmer?
That really got me good. Holy shiitake mushrooms.
So, anyway, you good?
Why can I see it? Why?
Oh, you'll hear it later. I bet I could get him to do it. Hey, come here. Come here. Come here, come here, come here. Let me rub you. Let me rub the dog. Rub the dog. All right, watch. Ready? No? You don't want to do it yet? You don't want to do it yet? I just rub the dog.
The dog to
Just
slap
rub the
his
dog.
balls on camera.
You just sneezed on my face. You're disgusting.
He's not a performance artist.
You eat cat poop. Oh, you sneezed on my mouth. Little cat poop eater. Nasty cat poop eater. No, don't lick me. You got cat poop on the breath. No, don't lick me. You got cat poop on the breath. Dude, all the people at the groomer love that I take him on the motorcycle. They love it.
Oh, Patches. Patches O'Houlihan.
Patches McGee.
The unofficial mascot of our show.
Yes,
We love him.
we do. even though he's a stinky little shit fuck. Stinky shit fuck.
Dear
Yeah,
God,
you. Stinky shit fuck.
So Tyler,
Yes.
you we talked
Man,
about.
I'm gonna have to edit this episode
Yeah,
because we both said each other's name.
that's fine. So
Do you have any proclivity as to not wanting your actual name out on the Ethernet?
Sure.
I mean, like, do you want me to go through and edit your name out? Because I'm gonna have to do it for him and I now anyway.
Yeah.
And we have said your name at least once.
Yeah.
Twice. Early in the morning, rising to the streets.
Put me down.
Light me up that cigarette and I strap shoes on my feet. Anyway, folks, we talked about this earlier mildly. What is the oddest way you've hurt yourself? Because,
Trampoline.
well, what did you do? What did you end up doing? Do you have a permanent scar from it?
I do not. No.
Okay.
If we're talking permanent scars,
Yeah.
the oddest way I've ever hurt myself was probably when I don't even have a scar from it.
Really?
I broke my own arm with my spine.
What?
So when I was a wee tot, Dad was sitting on the end of his bed and watching a television, and I was climbing up onto his shoulders and jumping off onto the bed and doing like spins and stuff. You know,
Okay.
like a child.
Yeah,
will.
like a child would.
And I ended up landing with my left forearm perfectly beneath my back, and my spine snapped
your arm.
my arm, like right about here.
Holy shit, dude. Really?
Really.
So, okay, so then non-scar, what do you think is the weirdest way?
Probably that.
Huh.
Non-scar, I would have to say that. Scar-wise?
Yeah.
You can't see
Is
it.
it where you nailed your finger at work?
Where I nailed two of my fingers together with
Yeah,
a nail gun?
you sent
Yeah.
me a picture when you did it, you fucking psychopath.
Uh-huh.
I know I can find it.
I hope you do, because that was a great fucking photo.
God damn, dude, that was like the most gruesome
I
thing I've
had
ever seen. This motherfucker straight up had like a nail just in his fingers.
Yeah.
Just like, eh.
Yeah.
Fucking. How do
From
you
it went from here. You can kind of see the scar if you get it in the light just right. It's like right there.
Yeah.
It went through there, through the meat, came out about here, and then went in there. It just went straight through. And I was wearing gloves at the time.
Yeah.
So my gloves were stuck to my hand.
I do remember that picture, bro.
Yeah.
I do remember that picture.
That was a whole thing.
Ooh, damn. Man, and I've got this thing on my arm here. I straight gouged a chunk of my fucking arm out with a car door. My car door. My
Yeah.
Camry.
The Camry?
I was leaving work and I had to go to the bank. And I pulled into the fucking Bank of America and I get out of my car. And I'm not used to this car at all because I'm used to a big ass pickup truck that I have to step into. So I'm used to grabbing the mid of my door and closing it. And when I went to do that, I got the top part of my door, which is just unprotected metal. And you can see the dark part where it gouged into the actual muscle. It took about an inch of skin out in the parking lot at the fucking bank. So I literally went, fuck, and I grabbed it like this, and I went into the bank, and there's literally a guard right to the immediate right. And I looked at him, and I said, you need to go get your first aid kit right now. And he went, and ran into the back. And he was like, we don't have anything, but I've got gauze. And I was like, fucking give it to me. Because I had straight, this eventually, you can see where it all healed, but if I had gone to the doctor, they probably would have been able to fix it. And instead, I chewed this corner, which was the only connecting piece of skin, and it literally sent alarm bells to my brain when I did it.
Yeah.
Like, it was the most, what are you doing, don't fucking do that experience I have ever had in my entire life. And then it popped off in my mouth. And I was like, oh, and I threw it in the garbage, and I looked at it, and I was like, huh. And I slapped a big-ass fucking Band-Aid with a lot of Neosporin on it, and I never looked back.
You know, I would like to remind the audience that it takes the same amount of pounds per square inch to bite off a human finger that it does to bite into a large carrot.
Yeah, and your brain is literally fucking sending the loudest alarm bells to not fucking do that at you.
Yeah.
Even when you're doing something as simple as that.
Yeah.
And we're talking like less than a couple of millimeters of skin connecting the whole thing. That was all. Literally everything was dying from that chunk. It was like that one piece of skin keeping it alive. And I was like, nope, I have to necrotize myself right now.
Yay! I can
It
tell
definitely dwarfs the dent I have in my head.
I can tell you about the time a friend of mine from high school almost cut his toe off.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
How do you do that?
So we were working at Camp Geronimo at the time,
Yeah.
which is the big Boy Scout camp in like central northern Arizona.
Which I don't even think exists anymore.
It does.
Oh, okay, good.
It still does, because it's like there's like a mountain separating the Boy Scout camp and the Girl Scout camp. But so we were working as like merit badge counselors or whatever, right? And we were, I don't think we were sharing our bunk. I'm pretty sure he was in a different cabin than I was, but we had a cork board.
Yeah, okay.
That like while we were like off at work, quotey fingers, some of the higher ups would come around if they need to tell everybody something, and they'd tack a piece of paper to it saying like, "Hey, here's a new thing
Basically,
with whatever."
like the announcement board.
Yeah, right. But it was in every single cabin.
Okay, so
Right?
you each had like an individualized announcement board
Right.
of sorts.
So I know he didn't start doing this, but he jumped in on it fast. Other workers started using the cork boards for ninja knife throwing practice,
Oh.
right?
Yeah.
And because it'll stick into the cork and it would stick into the plywood behind the cork, right?
Yeah.
So my buddy only had a buck knife.
Oh.
That's the only pocket knife he had brought with him to camp that summer. He had a folding buck knife, right? And I'm talking like the brass handle with the wood grain looking thing like in the center of it type of deal.
Yeah.
So he was getting pretty good at sticking that buck knife into this cork board. And then one time he tried to add a little flair to it, and he was wearing boots. They were like combat boots, but without like the steel toe aspect to them. So he flung the knife, and the ass end of it hit the corkboard and bounced all the way back and stuck into his boot, perfectly between his large toe and his king toe. Just swoop.
I'm sorry, did you just call that a king toe?
Yeah, it's called the king toe.
Well, who says who?
Science?
No.
Yes.
That's the secondary toe.
Right, it's big toe, king toe, middle toe. I don't remember this one, and then pinky toe.
So you don't call it the king toe.
It's the king toe.
It's just the secondary toe.
No, it's the king toe.
No, you have the primary, the secondary, the tertiary. Yeah. What the fuck, dude?
Google it.
No.
It's the king toe.
No.
That's what it's called.
No.
Yes.
Okay, finish your story.
Well, that was the story. He stuck his
Second
buck
toe.
knife.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Index, pointer toe,
Thank you.
long toe,
Pointer toe. See that? That makes
See,
more
okay,
sense.
but long toe. My second toe
and
is
then
longer than my
third
big toe.
Yeah, see, me
Middle
too.
toe.
That's how exactly
It's
long
king
toe. No. You're not gonna call it the king toe, you
It's called the king
You
toe.
fucking twat waffle.
I don't remember where I heard that, but I heard it somewhere reputable, and I.
It's somewhere reputable. He says, as we can clearly not find it anywhere. Are you sure your dad/Earl didn't feed you bullshit and you
I-
just kind of accepted it as fact?
I know I didn't hear it from them, especially Earl because he's an idiot.
No shit, Shirley.
But yeah,
But yeah, dude.
but yeah, dude.
Oh yeah, sure, I guess. Choking on it, huh? The king toe, whatever, man. King
you
toe
want to
is a type
spin?
of shoe.
You want to spin into a really weird like thing?
Is it really? King toe. King toe is the name of a shoe by Red Wing.
Really?
Yeah,
Interesting.
that's where you got it. Congratulations.
I've never heard that before in my life, so no, that's not where I got it.
Do you have any weird Scar stories you want to tell, hon?
She's like, no, go fuck yourself.
So you don't
There was
know.
this time that I was chasing my little sister around the boat. So we would go like to Sealy Lake,
Okay.
and it's like a little beach, and so people would have like their boats out and stuff, and we had ours parked, and I was chasing my sister around ours. And we were in the back, and she jumped onto the propeller, and she cut her knee. And so she has a big, huge gash in there.
Oh no!
I was chasing her. And then there was also another time I was chasing her.
Oh god.
And we had bunk beds in our house, and so when she was going up, we had a fan.
Oh, she hit her head on it.
Yeah, she hit her head on it, and she had like a little scar right there. So she's like prone to it.
That's hilarious. I thought I was prone. I got a dent in my skull because I was chasing a kid around a bouncy castle at a birthday party. And one of the legs, like, we have a bouncy castle, there's one bit that, like, sticks out because it's got to be connected to an air compressor and, like, provide to the rest of it. And when you're, you know, a little baby dick man when it's fucking this big, so you got to climb a mountain over it, I tried to leg jump over it and misjudged. And I went right into the corner of the cinder block.
Nice.
I got a dent right here in my skull still because of it.
Jesus.
My sisters and I thought it would be a really good idea to ride our laundry basket down the stairs.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
No.
Yeah, are you on Vine
Listen.
somewhere? Because we've seen plenty of those.
No, but the stairs were creepy. So we had a basement, and it was concrete.
Oh no.
This wall was like halfway done. This one was not. So it was completely exposed to like the laundry room area.
Yeah.
So there's a complete drop off. It's all open.
Jesus
So we were
Christ.
like, okay, it's okay. We're not gonna fall off to that end. We're gonna put some pillows down at the end here.
And of course you went the one place the pillows weren't.
Yeah.
No, we went like straight down and tumbled. The first time we were like, okay, well we gotta figure this out. We went again, and then we fell off to the side. We're like, no more. That hurts so bad.
Jesus
Oh my God.
Christ.
Yeah, that wasn't very fun. And we broke the basket too.
Yeah, I'm sure that was fun to explain. How did your parents react to that?
Oh well, they were mad all the time. So it's just another thing.
Abusive households rise up.
Yay. Welcome to the 90s, kids.
Yeah, welcome to
Except
the-
for the
We had
fact
to
that you were
find
born in
something to do in the
2001.
summer.
You were born in 2001 and your parents still beat you like it was 1997.
She's a pre 9/11 baby.
Yeah.
Or I'm sorry,
It's so
post
strange.
9/11 baby.
I know, isn't that so strange? It's so strange.
People
you
don't
know, okay.
exist after 9/11. That's not a thing.
We talked about this last week, and I need her to hear this. Cause so I'm friends with quite a few furries, right? They don't bother me. They really don't. I don't. As long as you're not like going out and trying to fuck a dog, I really don't give a shit what you do or dress up as. But they, one of their like friends and their partner are commercial airline pilots, right?
Oh yeah, this. Okay.
They're lesbians, so they got a picture commissioned of them as their personas in the cockpit of the plane that's going into the World Trade Center. And it's the funniest fucking picture I have ever seen, I swear. Because they're straight, like, tugging each other, they're going at it, and there's the World Trade Center coming fast. But I posted it in this chat that I'm in because the chat owner was like, I'm looking exactly for this specific picture. And I was like, got you, babe, don't even worry about it. And like 6 people got really fucking uppity about it. And all of them were born post 9/11, and I'm like, shut the fuck up! You didn't even get affected by that shit. Fuck off!
I mean, realistically, we all have been affected by it since.
I mean, yeah, but come on, like, you weren't directly impacted by that. Like, if you were a survivor, I'd be like, okay, I get it. But when I look and your birth year says 2005, you need to shut the fuck up, seriously.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Anyway.
Anyways.
So I'm gonna send you a
How many
video
different
later.
ways can we offend people this episode?
Oh, I mean, we could make it worse. I'm gonna send you a video later that I want you to see. I found this girl on TikTok
Uh-huh.
who crochets face masks,
Interesting.
and she made a skull bunny, and it's really fucking good.
Interesting.
So we stopped off at Michael's earlier, and I got a crochet set
Oh, son of a bitch.
because now my hyperfixation is gonna be stuck on this for the next 2 weeks.
Oh, you think you can do it?
It doesn't look that hard. It's just remembering patterns. How hard is it to remember a pattern with the level of autism we
Yes.
have? Yes.
Listen, all I know is I was really good at the Portal games.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was real good at the Portal games.
Yeah.
We need more puzzle games. Give us
We
more
need more
puzzle
puzzle
games.
You know what we really need?
We need Little Big Planet that's not dog shit.
Yeah.
Little Big Planet 2 was by far the best title. It really was. And they tried with Little Big Planet 3. They did a good job. I enjoyed it. And then Little Big Planet 4 happened, and it was just dog shit.
Well,
And it killed the
I
series.
played number 1 for like a minute
It was
because a
great.
friend had it.
It was fun.
I didn't have PlayStation for
Yeah.
so long.
Yeah, I think
I was a
I got you on
Nintendo
that.
baby. I was a Nintendo baby until I bought my own Xbox 360.
I can respect that. I was always the odd one out. All my friends had fucking Xboxes, and I was the PlayStation kid.
Well, but I had a couple friends who had all of them.
Yeah, you were the lucky ones.
I had a
didn't
couple
have
friends. I had a couple friends who didn't have anything, like except for maybe like a Game Boy,
Yeah.
right? But
Yeah.
you can't really count a
Game
Game
Boys
Boy.
were fucking badass, bro.
Game Boys were the shit.
I still have my Game Boy Color.
But
somewhere.
like, I also had a friend who had like, he had all the main systems, but then he also had like a PS Vita.
I had one of those. They were kind of shit.
He also had what was that game console thing that the handheld that you could make phone calls on? The Enjoy, not Enjoy.
What?
There was one that you could make like Wi-Fi calls over. It was really
The
crazy.
DS?
No, it wasn't the DS. The DS had the chat room stuff.
Yeah, which was kind
But
of
there was a third party. I don't know if it was PlayStation or if it was a third party something, but there was a handheld that you could use to make phone calls via Wi-Fi, and it was really weird too. Cause like, okay, so imagine I got my phone in my hand, right?
Uh-huh.
So imagine this is like how he had his the handheld,
Yeah.
right? You had to make the phone call like this.
Oh, what the hell?
It had the speaker and the microphone on the top.
What the hell?
Yeah.
You have any idea what that thing was called?
I don't remember. I want to say it was N something, but I don't quote me on that because I mean this was high school. That was
Bruh.
15 years ago.
I don't think I'll ever be able to figure out what the hell that was.
I don't know, man.
That is like some fucking angry video game nerd level of deep that you're gonna have to go hunting for.
Yeah.
That's wacky.
It was cool though.
That sounds dope as fuck. I would have rocked one of those. You kidding?
I had a PSP for a minute, and then someone stole it out of my backpack in high school.
Bruh, that's bullshit. That doesn't
Somebody
surprise me.
straight took it from my backpack
Doesn't surprise me.
like an asshole.
Like an asshole. I don't think I've ever been that low as to take something from somebody like that.
High school was a weird time. Although, if time travel of some form actually existed, or I found a genie with 3 wishes, I would absolutely go back to high school.
I stole $4 grand once.
I used to steal money from my church. Yeah, come after me. Come after me. Come after
I
me,
do
Father
regret
Dale.
taking that
Fuck
money.
you. Anyway,
I do regret taking that money.
who'd you take it from?
I don't want to answer that question.
Okay. So I was an altar kid for like 6 years, 7 years, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I wore the dress,
Yeah.
and when we were done with everything, we'd all go back to like the back room, which had like
Monsignor Dale's clothing optional hot tub parties, of
No,
course.
that was across the street. So, but at the end of the service, they would bring all the tithing baskets into that room, and they'd dump them all out, and they would start separating the cash into 20s, 10s, 5s, 50s, 100s,
Yeah.
whatever people dropped in, right? Well,
Gotta roll that shit and take it to the bank, baby.
I would take the dress off. I don't even remember what the thing is actually called, but the dress.
Yeah.
I would take the rope and the dress off, and then I would hang it over for like a second. I would hang it over the backs of one of the chairs around the table, and I would take the rope. I would take the rope off, set it on the table with all the money, and then I would hang the dress over the chair, and then I would go to reach and grab the rope again. And while I was grabbing the rope, I would palm whatever bills were right there next to the rope. I think the most I ever got out of there with was like $80.
Jesus Christ!
Because
you little grandma.
somehow 4 20s just ended up sticking together. But I was like, 13, so I had like $80, and that was like a lot of money to me.
Of course it was. Fucking hell, man. We're all little villains, aren't we?
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm gonna be real with you. There was no real big loss. The church can take it. Who cares?
Right. Did you hear about the new thing with the church?
What has happened with the church? I know the Pope said faggot.
Yeah, that one. That's what I'm talking about. The Pope said faggot.
Did the Pope call someone a faggot? Like, what happened? I don't know the true context.
He said, okay, here's what happened. They were having a big meeting with like the cardinals and whatever.
Yeah,
right?
sure.
And the Pope offhandedly said something along the lines of, there seems to be a lot of faggotry in our priesthood.
There seems to be. Okay, you know what? I can give the Pope a pass. If that is like an almost direct quote of there seems to be a lot of faggotry in our priesthoods, then free pass. 100% go for it, bro, because you're not wrong. There seems to be a lot of priests fucking other men, and so it seems like a lot of them are fucking men they shouldn't be because those men are boys.
Yeah. But now we need to give Tom Brenneman his job back.
Yeah.
Because if the priest can get away with saying faggot, like, and actually, like, being straight up, like, oh yeah, no, a lot of our priests seem to be, or there's a lot of faggotry.
Yeah, there's a lot of faggotry going on in our priests.
Whatever.
Priestdom.
So now we need to give Tom Brenneman his job back for saying that whatever city that was. I mean, we should.
Nah.
Dude, he was a great broadcaster. I don't even like baseball, and I liked him as a broadcaster.
That's fair. You're right. He definitely deserves it. So who's your titty on your wow, blowhole blast, huh?
Oh, that's Shy Lily.
Orca girl, huh?
Yeah.
Wow, you know, I've heard that some women have like fishy smelling vaginas, but that's just straight fish.
Wow, dude.
Don't be an orca then. You don't want to be called out for having dolphin pussy. Don't do it that way.
How do I know more about VTubers than you and I barely pay attention?
Because I'm a furry.
Yeah, you should know way more about VTubers.
Why?
They're all furries.
No, they're not. They're halflings.
Whatever.
They're furries who haven't seen the light yet.
Oh my god. What's his name finally came out as transgender?
Who? Finnegan? Or
Finster.
Finnegan's the name of a fox.
Finnegan is the name of the brother to Billie Eilish.
Who?
Billie Eilish?
Who?
Never mind.
Okay.
Man, it's astounding to me how different our circles are sometimes.
Who the fuck is Billie Eilish?
You don't know Billie Eilish?
She's the same age as me.
Is she?
Yeah,
Yeah.
actually, her birthday's a couple days, or like, I think it's like the 18th. I'm December 1st, and she's like, hold on.
She's like
My
December
granddad is
7th.
December 12th.
Yeah, she's like a couple.
Wait,
days
December.
after
If
me.
it's December 7th, that's hilarious because it's my brother's birthday.
Really?
Yeah, that's
Wait, the one that's in
No,
in
she's
Hawaii.
like 18.
Yeah, the one who's in Hawaii was born on the day Hawaii was attacked.
Ha! The irony.
She's the 18th. I'm 17 days older than her.
So who the fuck is Billie Eilish?
She's a dark pop singer.
Is she trash?
No, she's got some
Is she
decent stuff.
trashy?
No, she tries to not be. She does her. She until she turned 18, all she would wear on stage was like the biggest of like t-shirts, and then like just pants, just like pants, and like big like Nike Jordans or whatever, like just big clothing.
Okay.
But then and then it obviously it happened as soon as she turned 18. All the news outlets and fucking rag magazines found pictures of her in like tank tops, and they're like, she's been hiding her titties from us this whole time.
Wow.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It was really horrible for her.
America, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude.
like what the fuck?
I wish.
Like she went out in a tank top once after she turned 18, and she turned the fucking like entertainment world upside down.
I wish I could go outside with my titties out and have people freak the fuck out. But instead, they tell me, go back inside, put a shirt on. What are you, some kind of sex freak?
you should go walk around Gilbert for a while.
Just go through. Listen, all I gotta do is walk through a geriatric community, and I guarantee you I'll have at least 7 women over 70 all over me.
Well, we've been talking about finding sugar mamas for months.
I know. I'm hoping Sugar Daddy comes through one of these days.
I hope so too.
He says
For your
he's gonna
sake.
change my life, and if that's the case, I'm like, all right, baby, just don't make me fucking you, because it ain't happening. I can't put anything in my ass, and it's never gonna happen. It never will.
I could.
No,
If I had to, for
bro,
the
I've
right
got,
amount
like,
of money.
I have hemorrhoids. I can't do that shit.
Okay, well, I've clogged commercial toilets.
So
So,
have I. What's your point?
you could do it.
No.
Have faith in yourself.
No way.
How
man.
many figures? 7 figures? 8 figures?
Shit. Fuck. I could ruin my asshole permanently for approximately $37 million, I think.
Why 37?
I don't
Like,
know.
two-part question. Number one, why did you pick my favorite number and put 6 zeros behind it? And number two, why so high?
Okay.
Or,
Why
flip
so
side,
low?
why so low?
37 million because I feel like after taxes and everything, you're still gonna have a great chunk of change. So I
Okay,
can put
fair enough.
I can put about 75% of that into a good investor. Yes.
55%.
Yes. Stop. No, 75%
Of the remaining
of the
after
remaining
taxes?
after taxes.
Okay, so
And
technically
then
you would
take
have
the remainder.
about, you said 37,
Uh-huh.
so you would have about 18 left?
Okay. So
Give or take?
okay. So 75% of
Of 18
Is-
is
like 15.
for a 12.
Okay, so 12 million, and you're left with 6 to fuck around with. So you have invested a great number that you know is going to grow, and you now have $6 million to get a good home that's not going to be too ridiculous. You can literally get something that's like 2,700 square feet for $700,000.
Sure.
And you don't even have to pay for it outright. You can fucking finance that bitch and pay for it with no problem.
Sure.
So you do that, and then you're left with another $5 million. So you get a car that you want, and then you go from there. Congratulations, build your man cave, go fuck around, explore the world, buy the boat you've always wanted, get the custom motorcycle, who cares?
See, I'm not, okay. Let's just say that tomorrow,
This started from butt fucking.
this started from butt fuck. This whole podcast started with butt fuck.
I'm really inebriated right now. I'm feeling a little cross-faded.
You are not inebriated enough, my friend.
Yeah, you're right. Pour
Um,
another shot for the both of us.
Give. Let's just say, you know what? Let's do it this way. Let's do it this way.
Okay.
Ready?
Okay.
Tomorrow, you find a genie.
Okay.
You get your 3 wishes.
Dude, I literally
No
had
killing people.
I literally had a dream about genies last night. Okay.
Creepy. No killing people.
Uh-huh.
No having people fall in love with you.
Uh-huh.
And no infinite money. Go.
Okay. I want Bruce Wayne's wealth, Superman's powers, and I want Dr. Manhattan's knowledge.
That's not a bad combo.
I would have literally an indisposable amount of wealth at my hand. I would be functionally immortal, and I would have the most intimate knowledge of the multiverse at my hands. I could do anything. I would literally be a walking god. And that's within the rules that you've provided me.
Yes, absolutely.
So what is your answer? I'm curious.
So, okay. No infinite wealth. Fine.
Okay.
Don't need infinite wealth.
Of course.
100 million.
Sure.
Flat,
Flat.
tax-free.
So
100
not,
million.
not top 1%, you don't want to do 100 billion, you just want 100 million.
100 million.
Okay.
Because I can build off that.
Okay.
Take the 100 million,
Uh-huh.
and I would put probably 50% of it into some kind of high-yield IRA.
You see, that's what I was thinking with 36 with the
Because
leftovers.
right now, technically, if you had $7 million in a high yield IRA, you could, if you don't overdo it, you could live a decent life off the interest every year.
Yeah. Which is what the sugar daddy's doing, that cocksucker. That fucking goddamn bastard. Son of a bitchin'
It'll come through.
motherfucker. Anyway.
Anyway,
Don't mind me, I'm wild again.
so
It's okay.
take the 100 million, do that, and I would use that absolutely to begin building the empire.
Of course.
I would live
I mean, we're
off.
kind of already we're
We're
getting there.
working on it.
We're working on it.
We need a
Look
few more
forward
things.
to our future YouTube channel.
Look
folks.
forward to our future YouTube channel. Oh, by the way, episode 15, we do officially have an Instagram. Yay! There's nothing on it, but we'll figure it out.
Maybe we'll maybe I'll edit that fucking album picture and we'll post it on there.
I've already done
it. You
Well,
post
not as a post, but as our channel icon, our page icon.
that me
With the
smoking
gator?
a cigarette?
Oh no, we could do that if you want to. I put the alligator.
Oh, okay. I gotta find the gator head.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we could go buy a new one. There's,
No,
I know where
I
to
have
go
a
and get it.
taxidermied gator head.
Well, I know where to buy a new one if you can't find it,
The fact that you know where to get another one.
and it's in town.
You fucking,
It's-
we chuck at discount
it's-
abortions and back alley taxidermy where today's tragedy is tomorrow's trophy. What can I do for you today?
It's 15 minutes away from me. Anyway, my second wish would probably be. I'm not gonna go anything hokey like world peace because that's never gonna actually fucking happen.
Oh my god, that's what started the dream about genies!
I think what I would end up doing just for my if I get to keep the knowledge of the wishes that I make,
Yeah.
I think for my own shits and giggles, just to make myself laugh like a stupid idiot,
Sure.
I would abolish all religion on the planet.
Aw, damn it, I just thought of something instead of Dr. Manhattan knowledge.
Go ahead.
Everyone has to be their persona. Everyone immediately.
Everybody gets a persona.
Everybody immediately turns into their persona equivalent.
Okay, but
Oh,
what if
unity.
people don't have one? Do they?
Congratulations,
are they just
assigned
randomly
by God.
Okay.
Congratulations, assigned by God.
Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. We didn't take this yet. Here, clicky,
Clicky.
clicky.
Would you like a drink?
We
Are
do
you
have
sure?
we do have some Mountain Dews hiding. You can have a Mountain Dew if you want.
Why did that commercial talk about outdoor sex?
I don't know. It's the radio, man. I just let it run.
It's the radio, man.
Now here's the fun
Like
part,
it's
right?
the radio, Scoob.
My third wish
For my third
is for my third wish. For my third wish,
For my third wish.
I would hang on.
For my third wish.
I would hang on to it.
Oh, shit.
I would hang on to it.
Okay.
And I would be very careful to never be around my genie and be like, oh, fuck, I wish he would just go away. Or, like, dump shit like that so that he could do whatever. Like,
Be like, hey, listen, man, I don't mean to be a jackass or anything, but you are kind of confined to this soundproof room until I'm ready.
no, I mean, like, I'll bring him out and hang out with him and, drink and smoke or whatever. Like, I don't give a shit.
Hey, bro,
But,
you want to
however,
smoke a little weed?
The second thing, so besides abolishing all religion
Sure.
for my own
Okay.
amusement,
When you say abolish religion,
erase it from all history.
as
Zero
in it
Bibles
never existed ever.
Never existed ever.
Family Guy did it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. And so they kind of
Go ahead.
They did it in a really funny way. So Brian goes back in time and convinces Jesus not to do anything and just be a lazy fuck, essentially.
Nice.
And God, like a real God, is the disapproving father. Blah 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 bullshit.
Yeah.
Go back to the future, and now Jews run the world. So he goes back in time again and gets rid of Moses. And he keeps going with Mohammed and that motherfucker from Buddhism and everybody. He
You
doesn't.
mean Buddha?
He does. No, well, there's Buddha and Buddhai.
Buddha and
technically.
Buddha, yeah.
But so he does it to every religion until there's nothing left, and it's just like the most boring world ever. And he's like, "Yeah, I'm happy with this." And God Himself shows up at the door and starts beating the shit out of Brian and Stewie until they go back in time again and fix it.
Jesus.
So that's what would happen if you did that.
See, I don't think that. I think we would put way more stock into science at that point.
Okay, full stop, because fuck you.
Okay.
No. And here's my reasoning. Okay,
Yes,
there
please.
are 1,500 deities
Yes.
being worshipped at any one given time
Yep.
on this planet,
You
all
are
right?
correct.
and yet we still have people like Neil deGrasse Tyson. We still had people like fucking Stephen Hawking. We still have Bill Nye the Science Guy. We still have everyone who's working at CERN and all this other shit. So it really doesn't matter if religion exists or not for a science-focused bullshit. If you want to, instead of abolishing religion, you should say, I wish society as a whole would be more science-oriented. Because you could still have facets of religion based off of science instead of hokey religious nonsense.
I don't disagree with you.
Because, hang on, and here's the kicker. It's because there's the biggest theory that the universe, there's the Big Bang, right?
Right.
And the Big Bang is the creation of everything. It's
Yes.
this infinitesimally small point that explodes, and that's the universe.
Yes.
Okay, well that's heat, and heat expands. That's why the universe is still expanding. Everything's going away from each other.
Right.
Well, then we talk about the heat death of the universe, the true ending of our time, when everything turns into a black dwarf, and there's nothing really left that emits light or anything else.
Sure.
Well, then everything starts to get cold.
Right.
By that logic, black holes, black dwarfs, everything else should start condensing on each other, and black holes are literally just an infinitesimally small point that's been eating matter for God knows how long.
Right.
Well, then it should just explode again and create another Big Bang, and lo and behold, there's another universe. So that would be what the religions would be more focused on, rather than, oh hey, some dude sat under a tree and starved himself for 30 fucking days, and now he feels better about his place in the universe.
Are you talking about Kevin James?
No, I'm talking about Buddhism.
Okay. Because Kevin James just did that.
Well, Kevin James is also trying to save his ass because he's a fucking sex freak pedophile.
First I'm hearing about that.
Wait,
but okay.
no, I'm thinking of... Wait, Kevin James...
Kevin James from King of Queens.
No, I'm thinking of Kevin Bacon.
Really? I didn't see that name coming out of your face either.
Hang on, let me see.
No, you're thinking of...
No, I'm not thinking of Kevin Bacon. I'm
no.
so sorry, Mr. Bacon. I didn't mean to do
You're
that.
thinking of...
Hang on.
it starts with an S, last name S.
Hang on, his name is...
It's, Kevin Spacey.
Kevin Spacey, that's
Kevin
who.
Spacey.
Yeah, I'm thinking of Kevin Spacey.
Yeah, no, we're talking about... That was three entirely different people.
Wow!
Very quickly.
Listen, man, we're really drunk, and I'm kind of high.
Kinda.
Kinda.
Kinda. You've been chiefing on that fucking vape for the past hour and a half. Literally hour and a half. We're at an hour and a half.
No, this is a
Congratulations.
great long episode, and I'm
This is a
really
great
happy
long
that we're doing this. Because god damn, I'm fucked up.
That's why I wanted to move it to Saturdays. You're welcome.
Please do another shot with us. Just a little baby
If
shot.
I put it in Mountain Dew, will that help?
If I give you moonshine in Mountain Dew, will that help? It's not as alcoholic as you think. It's
No,
not.
you only really taste the Mountain Dew. It's,
I will
it's
literally
fantastic.
give you a 75-25 mixture. Okay.
Okay.
Why don't you give us some time while I give the lady a 75-25 mixture?
Okay. Are you having another shot then?
Yeah, give me a halfie.
A halfie?
Yeah.
I'll pour you a halfie. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I also want to talk about this real quick while it's on my mind because I just looked at my laptop.
Okay.
Next Saturday, I just signed up for a 7-day free trial.
Of?
Musica?
M-U-S...
M-U-S-I-C-A?
Yeah.
Musica is a company that, and I don't know if you've watched any of the videos or not, but like there's a thing called Drumeo, where it's all online-based teaching on how to do the drums.
What the fuck?
They also, Musica is the parent company. They've got Drumeo, they've got Guitario, they've got Pianote, and they've got one for singing. I don't remember the name of it. But for $250 a year,
Fucking hell. I know, but still.
you get access to all four.
That's more expensive than Amazon Prime. God fucking damn.
Yes, but it gives you like kind of private lessons with like real guitarists, drummers, singers, whatever the fuck, right?
Yeah.
It gives you step-by-step guided instructional videos, and the website comes with thousands of songs.
So it's like Rocksmith on steroids.
It's Rocksmith on steroids.
It's just without the actual like, hey,
Yes.
here's your scoring
Yeah.
system aspect.
But I still have Rocksmith, So if I find a song on the website,
Do you want to learn how to play an instrument?
do you want to learn how to play an instrument? She wants to learn how to play guitar.
Dude, okay, I'm serious. Rocksmith will be your best friend. Like, I still don't know jack shit, but that's because I'm butt-fuck retarded.
We found a really cute Luna guitar at Guitar Center today, and it
Don't
had like
fucking tease me with furry shit! God damn it!
no, not that Luna. Luna is the name of the company.
Okay.
They do literally. I've got a ukulele from Luna
Okay.
Guitars.
That's different.
They imprint or they etch out tribal-esque markings into their instruments.
So you're gonna look like my dad's forearm, okay?
Right, and well, I mean, not at this point. He's been on the ground for a decade.
Fuck
But
off! Damn!
I love you. But
Shit, I wasn't ready for that.
we found a guitar that she really liked that had like tribal-esque looking stuff,
Uh-huh.
and then the fretboard had opal moon phases.
Okay, I can respect that. That looks pretty cool in my mind.
Is pretty.
How
good.
much was it though?
260.
Fuck, Jesus Christ!
It was cheap.
Dude. My
It was
Fender
cheap.
Strats cost more than that.
Yeah. Well, it was. It wasn't acoustic electric, was it? It was just straight acoustic.
No, it was electric.
My grandfather's never gonna hear this, and my brother's never gonna hear it either.
Sure.
Christopher, I'm going to knock your fucking teeth out with a pair of brass knuckles. He destroyed my grandfather's acoustic guitar from the 60s.
How?
He got pissed off and he smashed it. He was an ornery teenager and he was in the military.
Oh, it's from years back. Okay.
But that was a guitar from the 60s.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna knock your fucking teeth out,
That
brother.
was from the 70s. We still have that. I know,
It was a
I know.
Gibson.
Fuck. Do you remember Earl smashed the Rick and Morty bong?
I know.
Well, technically he didn't do it. His sister did. But fuck it. He took it from here and took it down there, and then she smashed it.
Whatever.
All right. Do you want to just end real quick before we do that?
All right.
We're close
yeah,
enough.
we're kind of. It doesn't matter. I was figuring we could go for like another 30 minutes or so. Give us a two-parter. We just cut it down the middle and do it.
We could just record it too. We could just record.
Hey,
a
just
second
record
episode.
2 hours.
Get off my chair!
Come on,
Fucking
everybody
cat.
outside. Come on.
Everybody outside. Pool's closed. Adult Swim. Pool's closed. Adult Swim. How do you eat those? Peach rings. But. Boop. So how was your day? I mean, we spent half of it running around, so don't look too disappointed.
Well, that. Yeah, that was. Pancakes. Pancakes.
Weed
Those hash
pancakes.
browns are really good. I want more hash browns. Oh my gosh.
Hey, there's a cat on your lap now.
I don't know why you like me so much. 'Cause I don't
Freya.
like you.
Hey, come here, Freya. Freya, come here, Mama. Here, take this.
Ew.
What?
Ew.
It's Mountain Dew.
It's been you.
Come here, Mama.
It looks
Hi, baby boy.
Come here, Mama Frey. Oh, yes, you're such a good
Mhm.
girl. Come here.
That's the
Mama
Winchell.
Frey. Oh, yeah, you're such a good girl. Yes, you are. Defender of the 9 realms, aren't you? Yes, you are. Come here, Mama.
Come on, Patch.
Alright.
Oh,
Here, Crossfader.
fuck, man.
Here, Crossfader.
I took a sip of moonshine.
That's fine. I took one last night to go to bed.
She's looking at me like, Listen, okay. This shit that we're drinking is like what? 70%? 70,
so.
70 proof?
You want me to look? Hold
Yeah,
on.
do it.
Let me grab the bottle. This is 70 proof.
Okay, 70 proof,
70 proof is nothing.
but it really isn't, okay? In terms of like how drunk it's gonna get you. We've been doing shots of this shit, and we drink Everclear, like regularly. This is nothing.
This is
to us.
nothing.
Like,
But
our coherency could go downhill the farther the night progresses, but
you also have to understand, though, that Father is not a drinker and partakes in Fireball, which is trash.
trash.
And that gets him
Trash.
tipsy.
Trash.
2 shots of Fireball and Dad's done.
2 shots of Fireball.
The other fun part about that, though, is that Dad is a huge tequila guy.
Really?
He loves
Oh
tequila.
my god, he can only do one!
Loves tequila. He has done, I think the most he's ever done is like 3, and it was 3 different tequilas because he found a tequila bar where you go in and you say, what the fuck is that one? And you point at a bottle, and they say, oh, that's this. You have to take a shot of that with this lemon and this type of salt. Like they pair it perfectly.
I'm a little inebriated.
I'm not quite there yet.
I think it's because I haven't drank in a little while, but I'm losing my equilibrium more than I'm losing my coherency.
Do you want to sit the fuck down?
No, not yet.
Okay.
I'm enjoying this.
Clicky. Clicky?
That was such a satisfying
That
sound.
was such a satisfying sound.
Do you want the Purple Thunder Mountain Dew? You don't like it? It's horrible.
She doesn't like drinking. Oh, poor girl. How much did you put? You said 75.25?
Yes.
That moonshine actually has a kick to it. You can still taste it.
Can you?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. She's not a happy camper right now.
I'm sorry.
You can still taste it. It's in there.
Oh yeah.
We're not trying to kill you. We're not trying to kill you, I promise.
Oh my.
You just came into the fold. You have to stay for a minimum of 4 years.
Ugh.
Until you finally get tired of us and threaten to stab one of us, and then we all run in different directions.
Into the breach once more!
That was so strong.
I
I'm sorry.
love Helldivers 2 so much. I love Helldivers 2 so much.
Is it not the greatest
It's
fucking
the
game you've ever played?
greatest. Well, okay. I still like Fortnite more. But
change.
But here's why.
Because you can't shit on children like you can in Fortnite.
No, because I shit on children when I'm playing Helldivers anyway, because my stats are way better than theirs. If I die one time during a challenging campaign and 2 of my fucking partners die 5 times each, I'm still shitting on those fuckers.
Oh, dude, it is the greatest feeling in the world when you can just fuck off in your own direction while the squad is off doing shit.
Is off like getting their asses eaten by space bugs? Yeah. However, the reason that I like Fortnite the best currently is because it constantly changes.
To what degree?
They make patch updates every Tuesday.
Okay, but what does that entail?
They will they will give back old weaponry that they haven't used in a while. Like right now, they just brought back boogie bombs. You know,
shit, boogie bombs!
You know the last time they had boogie bombs was like 8 months ago.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, I remember boogie bombs when we played.
Right. So they bring them back from time to time. So
Okay.
it and now, motherfucker, and I don't know if this happened before too, because I didn't fuck with boogie bombs that hard back then.
Uh-huh.
But right now, because they're doing the mashup with Mad Max, they have overpowered the vehicles right now so fucking hard. Like if you have if you build up a good vehicle near the beginning of the game, you can run that vehicle almost the entire fucking game if you know what you're doing, right? But if you're in a vehicle and like someone's driving and say you're on the turret, because you can add a turret to the vehicles now,
Okay.
or a grenade launcher.
Okay. Which is still a turret, but...
The actual machine gun turret is better than the grenade launching.
Are you sure you're not just shit with the grenade launcher?
I think it's both, but it's much easier to aim the turret and get your shots in than it is with the grenade launcher.
Are you sure you're not accounting for your targets properly with the grenade launcher?
Well, that's the other thing. If you and another car are doing like figure eights and circles and crowding each other, the grenade launcher is much more difficult to handle, because if you and another car are right next to each other and you fire a grenade and
it's
you
gonna
hit the
hurt
car,
you and the...
it will bounce off the other car. because they don't explode on impact.
Oh,
Three
damn
second
it.
3 second fuse.
That's dumb. That's how they fucking decided to nerf it. It's
Yes.
detrimental.
So, but because they're doing that right now, if you get a boogie bomb and someone's coming at you in a car and you boogie bomb the car, only the driver stays in the car.
Really?
The fucking turret gunner is forced out of the car
To start dancing.
to start dancing. So you can beat the shit out of them while they're dancing, if you're good enough. Because I've seen people do that and then totally fuck the entire execution. It's very fun. But yeah, man, I dig Fortnite.
I'm so pissed off that I'm downloading this fucking game, bro.
Dude, you're gonna have so much fun.
Ah!
Just don't be a dick to the child.
No.
You want to talk shit about it? Fine, let's talk shit about it. But, because there's a lot of shit I can talk about that game too. As somebody who's balls deep in it right
if your child is not smart enough to follow my commands when I tell her to do something that would prevent her from dying, I'm gonna shit on her for it. Because I do it to my teammates in any game I play. If you are not smart enough to actively contest the objective you are working for, that is a you problem, and you should be punished for it.
Okay, you're not wrong if you're going after objectives. If your whole thing is to run around and be a madman and just get as many kills as possible, she's gone off on her own and come back with 6 kills.
Don't let her.
Like,
But if she's gonna go fuck off and die somewhere, I'm not gonna make it my mission to go and save her. That's not my prerogative.
no,
Sorry.
and
Sucks to suck.
And you're not wrong. Like, there have been times where she's gone off and like, cause it's me and her and the Washington brothers.
Yes.
Shout out to Jay. Or once an episode shout out to Jay and Pepe.
Fuck, the only motherfuckers who we know listen to this podcast.
Well, Jay for sure. I don't know about Pepe, but
Oh, Pepe's listening.
But
He knows.
but like Pepe is a tryhard,
Ah, shit.
and I
brother.
love him for it because he'll go off on his own and come back with 10 kills under his belt, and all he's got on him is like an assault rifle. Like, he's a tryhard and he gets shit done when he needs to get it done. Right?
Average Call of Duty player.
Right? But
We should play that together.
I'm so over it though.
Why?
It's so boring to
No,
me.
it's not.
It is.
Let's play zombies then.
We
Bro,
can do that. We can do
Black
that.
Ops 6.
I'll play
Bro,
zombies. I'll play
Black
zombies.
Ops 6 is coming back with round-based zombies.
Ooh.
Dude,
Alright.
I'm so ready for that.
Okay.
I was so
Okay.
against it. That's the only thing that's got me on right now. I swear. Round-based
But then
zombies.
that just perpetuates the problem I have with Call of Duty. I came up playing Call of Duty for the storyline. Playing 8, 10, 12 hours
Yeah.
of solid story.
And then you go
and
to
then
the
you go
multiplayer.
and you play and whatever and fuck off on the online multiplayer.
Yeah, yeah. Which
Now-
was Call of Duty World at War, Modern Warfare 2.
Right.
Modern Warfare 3, Black Ops 2 kind of. I feel like Infinity War was the cutoff.
I didn't
Because
even...
people didn't like the futuristic shit.
I don't mind the futuristic shit. Like, I get it.
I mean, I get it. Yeah, you're right.
I get it.
But it's like, who cares?
Yeah.
It's overdone.
But like, I played like World at War. Super fun. Campaign.
Yeah, no,
super
literally
fun
the best campaign ever was World at War. That I will stand by that. till
I
the day
played
die.
Black Ops, and I enjoyed the campaign on that.
Yeah, Black Ops
But it
was
was
great.
shorter.
The Easter eggs
That's-
were great though.
I never dived into these.
Dude, there was. You remember the mission where you're in those stupid high-rise buildings in the middle of like Vietnam, right?
Uh-huh.
You can get the thunder gun randomly
Oh.
in that mission and just start tooling around with it. It's great. I love that mission
Speaking
so much.
of thunder guns, I don't like the energy weapons on Helldivers, but that's for another time.
So the sickle is the only decent one. It's a primary. Okay, so they nerfed the unholy shit out of it.
Okay.
And I'm still pissed off at Arrowhead for it.
Okay.
They took it from 5 magazines to 3, and they
Okay.
increased the rate that it gets hot.
Uh,
But on cold planets, it slows down how fast it gets overheated, and it is literally just a. The way it works is okay. You don't know anything about the Fallout game series.
yes, I do.
Okay, well, have you seen anything about Fallout 4?
I played Fallout 4.
Okay, so the automatic laser gun has the tertiary battery where it
Yes,
spins,
it spins, right.
Okay. So the sickle works the same way, where it spins. So as it spins, each thing shits out a ding dong,
Right.
and it overheats.
Right.
And it's basically a laser assault rifle that works like a blaster from Star Wars. You just have to
Okay.
worry about how it overheats.
All right.
And I can run through it on a hell dive with no problems, maybe reloading twice.
I have to tell you, because
Have you used the Quasar Cannon yet?
I don't even think I've seen a Quasar Cannon yet.
What level are you?
I think I just got to 16.
16, huh?
I think I just got to 16, or I might be a hair away from 16.
We
One
need
of the
to
two.
play together.
I was gonna text you last night when I couldn't sleep at fucking 10 p.m.
Cocksucker, I would have been all over that, you son of a bitch!
I will remember from now on.
Bro,
to
I
text
was
you.
awake as shit, you son of a bitch!
I came in here and I had the daily quest to murder.
Anti-personnel mines. It was anti-personnel mines at first. It was like you had to get 50 kills with AP mines, and then it switched
That
to
was
anti-tank
3 days
kills.
ago. That was 3 days ago. Yesterday.
Really?
For me, that was like 3 days ago.
Fuck!
Yesterday's daily thingamabob
Yeah.
was the big bugs. The big bugs.
Oh, the cow bugs. The ones that spit acid.
The tall bugs.
The Titans? The Bile Titans?
That's it. Bile Titan.
Ah, fuck.
I had to kill 3 of those.
Bro,
I only got 2 of them, and I had an hour left, and it was like
You have
it
to
was
do,
it was
like-
midnight,
you have
and
to
I
do
was like, I was
6
done.
or higher for those.
Yeah, and and the 2 groups that I was in that got the 2 Bile Titans
I
were
encountered a
X.
hacker. I encountered a hacker.
You got a hacker.
I got a hacker.
How
dude.
did you hack her?
So fucking, I was like, this dude was running around. The only 2 of them had mics, and I was letting all my fucking audio play through my TV, so that was like bugging the shit out of me. Well, that's a different story. So they're running around and they're fucking around, and we're doing a hell dive. So it's the hardest of the hard.
Okay.
And I'm trying my damnedest to hold my own, blah, blah, blah bullshit. There's cow bugs everywhere, which are the acid spitters. That's what I call
Those
them.
are the ones with the big asses that you can blow up.
Yeah, the
right?
ones that
Okay.
you hit it with an impact grenade, they just kind of fucking pop like a goddamn
I
grenade.
mean, I just dump half a mag of my
Impact grenades are your
skirmisher.
best friend when it comes to those motherfuckers. Because on Helldive, if they're green, they fucking sit there with their asses in the air and start lobbing them at you like artillery.
Huh.
Bro, it is so annoying. The fucking... I hate it. I hate it so much.
I hate the flying motherfuckers, but go on.
The sickle will be your friend.
That's
the laser one. that I told you
that's
about.
one of the 2 times that I've ever really used the flamethrower.
It's perfect. Because I have the incendiary breaker, which is the drum.
Oh, God, I can't wait to have
It's
that.
the drum shotgun that fires the fire shells.
The fire shells, yeah.
And it is my best friend for that shit. I swear to God.
I've picked that up randomly in a couple of runs, and I love that thing so fucking much. Can I tell you though, the 2 times that I have used the Flammenwerfer,
Yeah, the Flammen. It's a Flammenwerfer.
no, and it's on the same mission. There's only 2 instances on the same mission that I use the flamethrower.
Sure.
Number 1 is when you have to get the fucking drill out to
Oh my
stick
God,
down and
dude.
get into the core,
So,
and all the bugs get around the drill.
The current mission that's like everybody's prerogative right
For
now.
Merida, yeah.
Merida, bro. Have you done any of them?
Yeah, I've been doing a bunch of them. That's why I've been using the
Do you
flamethrower.
understand what we're doing to that planet?
We're gonna glass it.
No, we're
even
not
gonna glass
glassing
it. We're
it.
blowing it the fuck
No,
up.
we're not blowing it up. We're turning it into a fucking black hole.
Oh, cool.
Dude,
I'm cool with that.
if you listen to to your crewmates talk to each other, they're like, "Be careful. We've got the dark fluid on our ship, and it could literally." They say it's a zero. There's a non-zero
Non-zero
chance
chance that
it
it
can
could
wipe
create a
out
black-
the
yeah.
galaxy.
Yeah, I
bro,
know.
we are literally turning that fucking planet into a black hole, and that scares the shit out of me.
That's fucking cool.
because we got it as a weapon after defeating the big bad of the first game, the Illuminates,
Really?
which were the third-party aliens that were like. Do you know what a Type 3 civilization is? A Type 3 civilization, we're a Type 0 civilization. We
Okay.
are a Type 0 civilization. We can barely get off this planet.
Right.
We can barely establish ourselves anywhere. We barely have a fucking presence in our own orbit.
Yes.
We are Type 0. A Type 3 civilization could conquer entire galaxies
In like an afternoon.
in like an afternoon. And
Okay.
I'm not even talking like, oh, well, we get this one galaxy and then we're done. No. They're taking us, They're taking Andromeda. They're taking the fucking one 300 billion light years that way. They don't fucking care. That's what the Illuminate were. That was the big bad from the first game, and we think they're coming back.
I'm down.
I'm not ready.
But I'm so tired of that particular mission because I use the flamethrower around the fucking dark matter drill, and I use it at the very end when all the flyboys come rolling in. I mean, I literally, after we summon the extraction ship,
Yeah.
and you have to fuck around for 2 minutes to get on that ship.
There's one of the passes that you can get with the blue credits, the super credits, right? Because you can find super credits in any mission. It really doesn't matter. I told you how to farm them, right? Okay. So you do that for a little while and get every single one of those fucking war bonds, because in one of them there's a specialization. Which isn't one of your stratagems. It's the very one on the far end that you put one of the yellow badges into. It makes the fucking dropship come faster.
Oh,
It's
okay.
really good to have on those hell dives. That's like the only thing that can really cut down that time.
Well, okay, I'm not against the 2 minutes. I'm not, because it
of
allows you
course.
to farm more kills, which you do better on your stats or whatever.
Blah 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 bullshit. Yeah, sure. Because I mean, it really doesn't do anything for you at that point other than gain you more experience. Because
Right. Which
the
you
main
definitely
things
need.
that you really need are samples and medals.
Which I swear, every mission I've run for the last 2 days, because I haven't gone off on my own to do the farming.
Yeah,
For
sure.
the last 2 days, like you told me to last week or whatever.
Bastard.
I'll get back to it.
I was running
But-
around level 3, like the there's the difficulty levels, right? And so there's 0, 1, 2, 3, so
Yep.
technically 4.
Yeah.
So I was on level 3 with these like level fucking 7s, bro, until like 3 a.m. Literally just farming shit.
Sure.
It's the easiest goddamn thing in
No,
the world.
and I know because I did it a few times.
Okay.
I know exactly what you're talking about. I understand because I wanted more overall experience points to level up. I really want to get to level 20.
Okay, I
And you
can
get
understand that.
get more experience points with the higher challenging level.
Okay, yeah, but if you're going to do that, you should do it at about level 5.
I have been.
Because at level 5, you can mostly run by yourself unless you're doing bots, which will fuck you in the ass like you love Jesus.
I haven't been doing. What I've been doing is I'll go and I'll find a group of other explorers who are doing a mission.
So you're...
I'll find a pair.
Okay.
I always look for 2 of 4, and I'll jump in and be the third. And then while they're dealing with whatever,
You'll go and you'll raid
I'll,
POIs.
I'll find the little question marks and I'll go that direction and I'll handle shit as best I can with what I've got left, right?
Yeah, sure.
Because like grenades, I as much as I want to take a grenadier outfit, I really am loving the medic outfit.
What? Okay, so I get that. I really do, because I am a fucking fashionista. Dude, seriously. Fashion Souls was the biggest joke when I was a Dark Souls player.
Okay.
And it just transitions to every game I play.
Sure.
Fashion Souls. It's all Fashion Souls. Because I've got, like, this Stormtrooper look that I want to go for. And they recently added this, like, white angular helmet that really looks like a Scout Trooper helmet.
It does,
So I've
yeah.
been running around with the medic outfit, and I'm just like, I really miss my fucking grenades, but God, my outfit is on point!
I know, right? So what I think I need to do is start
Oh my
taking the
God.
grenade launcher with me.
Okay,
Because
well,
if-
if you're gonna take the grenade launcher with you, you should take the supply pack with you so you can supply yourself with extra ammo.
And you're not wrong. And I
I know there's a
learned
but
that.
coming.
But
This cocksucker. Can you believe this motherfucker?
I
live with this motherfucker.
when I jump into a 2 of 4 and become the third party, right? If those guys are literally just there to finalize or to do the main issue of whatever,
Then you're gonna leave.
then once they call the ship, I have to leave,
Yeah.
right? So I only get X amount of time to fuck off into the distance,
Which is why
and
I
X
like it.
amount of distance to fuck off into, because if they die, I'm not rebooting them because I'm off doing side quest bullshit, right? And they're
Meanwhile, me 30 miles from the objective, calling them in like, here
Uh-huh.
you go, son.
yes,
Can you
that's
put this in there, please?
that's exactly what I'm telling you. So I've been doing that, but at the same time, if I find a quest line that I'm interested in doing, like destroy the eggs, I am a fan of doing the destroy the eggs stuff. If I find a 3 of 4 party that if I find a 3 of 4 party on an egg elimination quest line,
Dude,
I'll jump into that one because that one is so much fun to me.
Dude,
I
have no idea.
fucking hate
Dude, the egg
getting the dark matter and fucking putting the goddamn drill in, and especially because
There's some of them because they did the maps wrong. That's why. Okay, Arrowhead, you're not listening. I get that. But I'm still gonna say it like I'm talking to you anyway. Fucking, what's wrong with Meridia is the fact that you've fucked everything up. Literally, there are samples spawning in the ground where you can't get them. Where you can't get them.
Guns too.
Okay, guns too. There are random POIs that make absolutely zero sense.
because there's nothing there.
Because there's nothing there, and there's like, or if there is something there, it's literally where you can't get to it,
Or it's just like 2 cases of ammo,
which is nothing.
which is nothing.
And then the issue that I've encountered with dark matter missions is the bugs will fucking breach the drill spot,
Yeah.
which just immediately destroys the drill.
Yeah.
Even at level 3,
Yeah.
you can't fucking do anything about it.
Yeah.
It makes zero sense.
I agree. I'm on your side with that.
It pisses me off.
It
to no
pisses me off
fucking
too.
end.
That's why I was using the flamethrower.
The flamethrower doesn't even help. Because I had a flamethrower and a grenadier, and we couldn't fucking clear that bitch fast enough.
Yeah.
Because they
It's-
kept spawning the
it's
cows
fucking
that spit
crazy.
acid everywhere.
It's fucking crazy, dude. That
And they expect us to bomb this bitch?
I think that collectively we've done enough that it won't matter.
No.
when it ends in a day and a half,
Because
but
when you look at the damn thing, there's actually a meter that says, hey, here's how much shit we've
it's
done.
been at 0 since the beginning.
Exactly, because nobody can do anything more than level 3. Hell dives are meaningless because nobody can get anything fucking done.
I don't even have hell dives unlocked. I'm only up to I think like level 6. And so to go any because it goes up to 9, right? Like hell dives are 9.
Yeah.
So to continue on, I have to do
6
a
and then
6
7
and
and then
an
8 and then you get 9.
Yeah. So I after you gave me the advice to go back to slightly easier levels, I gave up on trying to complete a 6, even though I'm sure I could. I have no doubt that I could complete a level 6. But the other problem I'm running into is when I go to do a higher level one, because I'm only like level 15, 16, I'll jump in halfway through the mission, help them finish the mission, revive them 2 or 3 fucking times because I understand to serpentine sometimes or like fuck off into the distance, revive, then turn around and destroy anything following
Yeah,
me.
sure.
As soon as we get back to the ship, I get kicked. So I can't even go on to the second part of the mission. Or the third part of the mission.
Douchebags.
I know.
Do it with me.
It happened. Fucking happened. Alright. We're shutting this down in 2.5 minutes. So, say your goodbyes.
Wow.
Word to wisdom for the week.
I think that everybody who has Netflix should give the show Scavengers Reign a shot.
Fair enough. I don't have
It
Netflix.
pisses me off.
I don't have Netflix. So. You can't watch
It's that
this
show
movie?
I was telling you about.
Yes, I know.
That's like, oh yeah, hey, I'm sorry. I'm saying this now because I want it to live forever in immortality because someone's going to hear it.
Mhm.
If you are any kind of deep space explorer that is off your home planet, you need to have an open mind about everything. About aliens, about robot sentience, about mushrooms being able to talk,
Sure.
everything,
Sure.
okay? Because there's legit this lady and this robot in this fucking show, and the robot is showing clear signs of evolution and becoming self-aware because of spoilers, okay? Whatever. And instead of being a rational human being and saying, wow, this appears to be showing some signs of evolution, maybe I should nurture that. The person has decided, hey, You're not supposed to act like that. Run a diagnostic and tell me why you're wrong. Does that make sense to you?
No, I mean, I would let it continue.
Like, we are the generation that grew up with Star Wars.
Yeah.
Fucking Anakin Skywalker spends his entire life talking to R2-D2.
Yeah.
We don't see R2-D2 as a droid. He's his own little thing.
Yeah.
He is a walking, rolling little motherfucker with his own feelings and motivations.
Yep.
And we still have these motherfuckers who are ignorant enough to be like, "Blah, blah, 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 you're not supposed to be like that." It makes no sense to me.
They're just dumb.
Dude, no, it's shit like that that really convinces me that we're gonna die on this planet.
Words of wisdom from you? Nothing?
No? You don't
No.
have anything to say about
That's
this?
fine.
I'm crossfaded as fuck, girl. I'm the loudest motherfucker in this room. You gotta say something.
I'm gonna say they're not words of wisdom, they're words of encouragement. And I've got 18 seconds.
Okay. Well, maybe you could
Bring the second wave of emoism. I have been seeing a lot of people online going back as elder emos to the old high school look, and I'm here for it. I just got a new pair of high tops. So everybody have a wonderful week. We'll see you next week with more stupid bullshit. Don't you fucking fart over there. God damn it. And now we're over our time. So I'm just going to say we love your faces. We're working on, we just got the Instagram up. It's under Felonious_friends. If you find it, cool, follow us. We're going to start posting stuff as far as like pictures that we're talking about during the episodes and stuff like that. We'll also post some weird bullshit.
And I'm sure we will link our YouTube eventually.
We will eventually link the YouTube.
Because we do have it, we just haven't done shit with it.
No, that's not true. We have uploaded audio files of the podcast. We just have not done... Yes, there are audio files of the podcast on the YouTube, but it's not video files yet. We do have plans to start a video file. However, we're waiting for... We need $1,500, people.
Yeah.
We need $1,500 to get the thing that we need that will work with my bullshit setup.
Well, hold on, because we could also just bullshit this, too. We could
use one GoPro.
No. We could explore the route of using, like, the PlayStation and connecting it to your computer with OBS Studio.
Yes.
And using that to stream our Helldivers shenanigans.
Also, that is something that we've been talking about the last couple of days.
Helldivers.
So everything from there.
I will be a real boy, Dad.
We're now a minute and a half over. It's fine. We don't have a producer.
Who gives a shit, dude? Like, we run this shit. This is our time.
This is our time.
I am crossfaded like a motherfucker.
I ain't got no respect for any
I'm gonna drink more of this. I'm hot. I gotta turn the air conditioning down. I'm so warm right now.
I don't feel anything anymore, which is great because I normally overheat like a fucking Protestant whore in a Catholic church in this room.
Well, either way, we're gonna let you go.
Take the strong weed, child. Smoke the strong weed.
Jesus. Have a great week. Be the best person you can be without going out of your way.
And please, for the love of all that is holy, do not lose your sense of whimsy.
Do not lose your sense of whimsy.
There is so much questionable beauty in this world. In a way,
questionable is the optimal word there.
Questionable is the optimal word because it should be something you were able to look at and be like, wow, what happened to allow me to look upon this? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get it.
It's like trekking through the desert for 3.5 hours, and at the top of the mountain you're standing on, you can see snow on the peaks in the distance.
Yeah.
And that's through the desert.
Yeah.
That is what a sense of whimsy should be. It is the light at the end of the tunnel that you are striving for.
Say goodbye, everybody.
Okay, bye, everybody. Sorry, I didn't mean to get deep there.
Alright, she doesn't want to say goodbye. Goodbye, everybody!
Aww.